Hello, welcome back to Journey to Farlands episode fucking 7. I'm gonna be walking this direction again. It's gonna be sick. What the hell? Oh yeah, right. They didn't use the bounce on him. I almost forgot about that. Anyways, today I have with me a guest. What's
Hello,
up? Yeah.
hello. It's me. My name is Shariar. But you can call me Chorg. You as in the viewers. Ludwig's not allowed to call me Chorg.
Yeah, I
And by
can't.
Ludwig, I mean Luzip.
Yeah. Yes. I'm actually legally not allowed to. It's kind of messed up.
It's because I got a restraining order. He's not allowed.
Yep. That is actually true. So
All
I
right.
mean, okay, now let's start off with some pig. I'm gonna kill some pigs. Let's start with some impeccable discussions here. How you been?
I've been wonderful actually. I got home from university. Very cool. Very cool. Very awesome. Do math. Come home. Do more math. Do Minecraft. Now we observe.
Oh, yeah, that's fascinating. Do math? kind of like a nerd.
Would never be you, you fucking liberal.
Yeah, I guess I'm just kind of like cool and don't do math. I don't know. Mostly just something like that. Oh, this is. It's like I'm right there when Ford died somehow. I still don't know why.
It's like
I have no
every
idea
time
what
you
happened.
every time you cross a patch of ice, you're gonna remember. You're gonna have flashback.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
I actually have like no idea what happened. Still, I generally have no clue.
I went back a couple times to try to see what happened. He actually just disappeared from the.
I know,
never-
I know. It doesn't make sense because there was nothing to fall off from. I didn't hear any death. I think my only explanation is that there's like a somehow I accidentally right clicked on him or something.
Potentially, like I
But I've
did
not-
not see it at least.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know. Very odd. Anyways, I'm gonna need more bone. I need. What the hell?
You can't get up the fucking snow block.
Apparently not. Apparently can't do that.
Yeah. It's interesting. They got fucking horns. Look at them.
Yeah, they used to have
They used to have horns. They removed
ears
it.
or
Oh.
horns. I don't actually know. They're the same color. Are they meant to be ears? I don't know.
I think it's meant to be horns, but then
Why aren't
then
they white?
changed the horn textures.
Yeah,
I don't know. Silly shit.
they do look quite silly indeed. They're also like only drop leather, and I mean,
That's
surprisingly,
the
like
thing.
leather armor is actually useful though because all the armor has the same, it's the exact same. It's just their ability that's different.
That's the thing. Before, like in 1.7, it was so fun because every animal would drop its own thing. You would kill pigs for meat, you would kill sheep for wool, and you would kill cows for leather.
Yeah.
That was interesting, and you'd be like, "Oh, I found some bovine," and then
I mean,
you kill them. Wow.
yeah. I mean, they all had their distinct uses. I guess except for like chickens, which were kind of moot because of zombies. Because for some reason, zombies drop feathers.
That was, I believe, a very fun intentional feature.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made zombies drop a lot of weird shit. Like, why is bro holding a potato? Like, where did they get that?
I don't know. I don't know why they like it was in the game for a very long time. Yeah.
A lot of Notch's decisions were seemingly sporadic.
Doesn't really make sense. I mean, like the obvious intent was to have each mob actually have their own distinct use case. And like leather was actually pretty useful as armor, as said, because you could, it breaks very fast, but you could use it to just avoid getting killed by like a creeper or something,
Yeah, exactly.
even if it breaks like immediately.
It's crazy though, because in 1.8, when they added all the different the different how you say armors and weapons and stuff, it became like leather armor immediately became useless. Like, it's so
Yeah.
fucking sad.
Like outside of you can paint it, right?
Yeah.
It's useless. And I mean, really, all armor is useless except for the best armor because there's no reason to have
exactly.
anything else. at any
when you
point.
have it, there's no point. But leather
Yeah.
armor specifically, I feel, because you have to go out of your way to get leather armor. Like it's
Instead
easier
of
to
he's
get
going out,
iron.
getting out, yeah.
It's 10 times easier to go get iron armor than it is to get leather armor, and you don't get anything for it. Same around.
Yeah, I mean it's like in modern, I mean, there's the thing with like, because of how armor breaks, like really broken
Yeah.
diamond armor is just gonna be really bad, and it makes sense.
Mm.
And there's no mending either. So there are no enchantments, so there's a very obvious use case for leather armor, which is, oh, I don't want to break my diamond armor right now, or blah blah blah, right?
Yeah.
And but like today, there's literally no reason not to. You just
Yeah.
immediately go for iron, and then you immediately try to go for diamond, and then immediately try to go for netherite.
Yeah.
You really don't even need iron armor at all. It's not really dangerous to use strip mine for diamonds.
Interestingly, I haven't seen you fight a single thing in a while.
Yeah,
Because you just go to sleep every night before.
this would be like, this would be so much more difficult, and I wouldn't do it if beds weren't a thing.
Yeah.
Because you can't run. So like especially creepers are extremely dangerous.
Yeah.
Really everything is. I mean zombies are still. Zombies have never been particularly dangerous, but like skeletons and creepers are way more dangerous.
Dude, I have no idea how people played the game before shields. Like, I do not understand how night was possible without shields. You would walk out, there'd be 3 skeletons, and they'd fucking machine gun you down.
Yeah, I mean it was possible. I mean it was more than possible.
It
was just it was a survival game with, you know, sandbox survival game. It actually was a survival game. Like Minecraft.
Became more...
It became more streamlined, especially with like when they, you know, updated the combat, so with shields and whatnot, so you couldn't just which is very not streamlined, just like the spam clicking thing that of old Minecraft. But I mean there is something about that is like a bit of a novelty with the old Minecraft combat. But I mean like the shields and all of that, and they've even added maces now, which are I've never actually, but like all that stuff is. Yeah.
Crazy thing is that the combat was like almost never the point. The only reason Notch added survival was because like a lot of people asked for it. But the original point of the game was for you to build stuff.
But yeah.
It was very cool that way, you know. Back in my day, we had 2 blocks.
Oh yeah, I mean. There were only 2 blocks. There was dirt and cobblestone, and then they got. I mean, it was all initially it was just a building game. It was supposed to be Lego.
Yeah.
Pretty much. But it's never really. It's always been a lot of a building game.
Yeah. It's the Vox. It is the survival sandbox. You see. The sand in the box in question. You see. You were.
Yeah.
Heh.
The thing is, yeah.
That's where like a bunch of different games come from nowadays. Like you see, like a million new survival games come out every year. They're like, wow, this is interesting, and it's like, if Minecraft didn't exist, none of these games would be made the way they are, probably.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like Minecraft is the biggest game of all time. Very influential. Yeah, I mean, there's the one thing I do way prefer building, building in old Minecraft, even like pre-beta 1.8, before, because like at this version of Minecraft there's only one color of bed. Like if you want black, you're gonna have to sell it with wool and try to manage that some way. Today, yeah. I mean, the thing is that the difference is that you can make, like in modern Minecraft, you can very easily have aesthetics to your builds. Like,
yeah, precisely.
This thing, you know, today I want to build this and blah blah blah, and you have everything for that. But in old Minecraft, you actually had to really, you know, you were like this. You were forced to be a lot more creative.
Yeah, exactly. But this music hits me every time. One more thing I noticed: the sun sets in the south. What's up with that?
Yeah, it does. I don't as
Or
far
well,
as this,
technically the compass points to your spawn, no?
I, huh.
I don't know if that's how it still works.
I don't think it still
Well,
works.
we'll see
I think
now.
it points.
Like,
I think it points towards the original, like not your. It spawns to the original spawn point. It doesn't like point your bed
yeah, the center of the map.
because the spawn point is like this direction. I think that would
Now
make them.
you've changed it, so it won't be.
No,
Won't
no.
be that. But yeah, so it does point to the original center of the.
Yeah, I probably you
Point
can.
at 0, 0.
That would make the most sense. I actually don't know if it just. No, wait, doesn't it actually point? I can't check. I can't check my coordinates yet, but you look that up. Actually, I don't know.
I can check Minecraft compass.
Oh, it's their ice here. It's annoying. Let me be free. Squids are honestly the most the strangest mob because it's such an early mob, but it's
so useless.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense with the whole philosophy of like real life animals shouldn't be very important for the game, which is kind of what they've been going for. But it really is just like they added that before fish. You can
They
fish.
added it before fish.
You can fish. I think they're fishing poles. I think.
Yeah, you can fish, but there's no live fish.
No, that came way later. But it is squids that actually swim around.
That's
I don't know.
very cool.
One thing I think the thing I honestly like the most about pre-bit. Oh yeah, it doesn't point towards.
Go ahead.
Does it point
Yeah,
towards?
it points towards spawn. But yeah, regardless.
Yeah, I think the thing I like the most though about like old Minecraft pre-beta 1.8 is the terrain generation. I think this terrain generation is way better than modern Minecraft.
Look at that. That looks so cool.
I know. I think this looks so much better. I think that generally the terrain generation is way fucking better than it is than the update in beta 1.8 and like even modern like mountains and whatnot. This looks so much better. Also, the added feature of the Farlands. They accidentally removed the Farlands in beta 1.8, which I didn't mean to do.
Yeah.
There's like yeah.
I gotta love that bit though. They add the update and they add the cool tooltip, or not the tooltip, but the thing on the menu that goes, "Hey, check out the Farlands."
I was gonna mention that. Was that added in beta 1.8?
That was in 1.8. They added that. Check out the Farlands. There is no Farlands. You fucking lied. What the hell, man?
I'll get some iron. I'm gonna need iron. Ooh.
Gravel honestly looks so fucking bad in this version.
Well, I like. Okay,
it's so sad.
Like it, but that's kind of intended though.
Yeah, it is. Like gravel's not a beautiful thing. Like, admittedly.
But it's the same with lava. That's kind of like the aesthetic of this game. The same with the ore. Yeah. It's not supposed to look good, really. That's kind of the aesthetic that I think they were going for, like Notch was going for with the sprites here.
Notch has always said that I do not care about the graphics. There's a reason it's block.
There's a reason. Well, there's a reason why why some textures are pretty much intentionally bad. Like especially lava. The textures are terrible. But it adds a very like unique aesthetic to the game. I do also another thing that I prefer, and I mean this is not like blinded by nostalgia because at the point that I started playing this game it had been updated if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Is the way more saturated colors of old Minecraft rather than like the pastel coloring of modern Minecraft. This old like everything is so saturated. Rather than like the more realistic coloring.
Yeah, this feels a lot more like you can.
Like a dream.
Like like a dream, like a fever dream. Like you just woke up and oh my god, this is awesome.
Same with the terrain generation. I mean, everything like the coloring and the terrain generation is very. I'm already like this is. I think this is. It's very dreamlike, and that is definitely what the game is going for. Even today, honestly, I mean, it's always been a core, like aesthetic aspect of Minecraft is this kind of dreamlike state. But I think this version of the game does way better, especially with the complete and utter lack of any signs of civilization. Which is yeah.
Yeah, it will make it makes a lot of sense.
Didn't they add villages in beta 1.8, but then
Yes.
villagers in the full release for some reason? I think
I think the villagers were.
Are you sure? Look, I'm pretty sure I've read that. This I might have just read it wrong, but they didn't add. Oh, they didn't add villagers until the full release. So the update after beta 1.8, but they added the villages in the beta 1.8. I think I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. One thing
History here. What in God's villager old? Beta 1.9. Yeah, they added villagers, then they added villagers.
Well, yeah, beta 1. Okay, yeah, the full like Minecraft 1.0, like the full release was meant to be beta 1.9.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that. Very strange that they divided those
Amazing.
up. Because it was like two parts of the adventure update. The part 1 was beta 1.8 and part 2 was full release. Because that's when they added the end. I guess is why they decided to make that full release.
Yeah.
Like yeah, I mean you can play. I think better than Adventures, the one that adds a lot. What the hell? That fixes a lot of the quirks and also adds some just better like UI features and a bit more blocks. And also I think it keeps like the general armor system the same, but gives each armor set like a unique ability or function or something, which is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
Very interesting because like 1.8 is like considered to be the golden era of Minecraft because it lasted so long that most Minecraft content creators like have a majority of their like starting career be 1.8.
You mean like the first adventure update when they had hunger? Yeah. Huh.
That's when you started to have like all these different mods, these different servers, like you know, classic Hunger Games. That I believe that was in 1.8.
Yeah, there's no way that was before hunger and running.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean that
So
is yeah. And continue.
So that's where like the majority of like, you know, like early 2011, 2010 YouTube.
Yeah.
You would sit there and be like, "Oh my god, that's awesome!" I was 5 years old. I would not know.
Not 2010, but I think beta 1.8 was 2011 because they did a full release in 2011. I think it was like, wait, they did beta. I think it was beta 1.8 and then the full release, and that's kind of around. Because obviously, I mean, I think like the beta 1.8 was a huge update. It added completely new terrain generation, it added hunger, it added sprinting, it added all of these things that make it look a lot more like modern Minecraft. And then the full release, you know, what's the full release? I actually don't remember when they were when those updates were done, but a lot of things happened during that time. The game became a lot less hostile, and I guess it's a lot easier to pick up in a lot of ways.
As opposed to the Chud Jack, some things did actually happen back then.
Yeah, I mean, just adding like, hey, there is an ending, I feel would be a lot more attractive to people more used to games like that. Other than like, oh yeah, there's no actual goal. There's literally not an end. With this version, this version there never does exist. I don't know if anything you can actually do anything in the Nether.
The Nether exists. There's, I believe, piglins.
No, there's zombie pigmen.
There's zombie pigmen, right? Not piglins. That was. Oh, bro, you need to go to the end at some point. I don't know. Grab a bucket. Like build the portal.
Well, I can go to the Nether, but I can't go to the end.
Yeah, you can't go to the end, but I just want to see like the Netherrack, the old Netherrack. Oh, it was so peak.
I probably will at some point, but that'll be a slight detour.
Certified banger.
Whoa.
Well, you one-shot him. What the hell?
I don't know. That shape must have like fallen off at something or the other. Before
you buffed your strength stat.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Veldig rar.
I remember seeing you try to like crit a sheep at some point.
Yeah, you
That's
can
like,
instinctively
bro,
try to crit things.
hit a crit before
I think
1.8.
yeah, that was added in 1.8, huh?
They added so much shit in 1.8.
Yeah, they did. I mean, as I said, that's really when that's really when Minecraft became Minecraft. This is very that is what people know what Minecraft is.
Yeah.
Like for me at this point, I mean, I've not been like no, this is like the 7th episode, so it's been a while. This feels it's been enough time that I feel like I can walk a bit more. But like this just there's no hunger and no running feels very natural to me now.
Yeah.
I understand J-Slat or whatever. It's like I mean the
become-
game
I have
doesn't need to
become-
be any faster really. Kind of the charm.
Exactly. I dare you to bridge and then jump into the water.
Yeah, but you can't really do that. Like there's no sprinting. It would be really boring.
Nothing cool happens. He just
No.
walks forward and jumps.
The main thing of I mean really the large, like if you're not building in this game, then this version of Minecraft, then I don't know what you're doing outside of like I guess just walking through Farlands.
Doing
They were
what
like-
you're doing.
Since there were like there are only 5 biomes. It's a very different experience, but you're not gonna be. Ooh. I mean, you can spend a lot of time in this game just effectivizing things and just building in general. You
Yeah.
can do you can have like a forever world just doing that.
Yeah, absolutely could, yeah. What were
And that's what most people do. Anyway.
what game version do you think Steve from the Minecraft movie had his world on?
Isn't it a hybrid of a bunch?
No, absolutely not.
I mean, it's obviously like modern Minecraft. I don't think they don't find a sniffer at any point though.
It would have been cool. The shit was 11 years in the making. Like, wow.
Yeah, and they came out with complete ass. It's honestly unbelievable. Like,
What do you mean? You keep saying this, and I am inclined to disagree. It is absolute master peak.
it is
Absolutely
one
not.
of the worst movies I've ever seen. It's also like possibly the most fun I've ever had watching a movie because we watched it in a theater and it was also with friends, which is a big addition. The reason it was fun was because no one took it like no one even gave it a slight hint of seriousness, and just cheered and clapped at every single funny little thing like Jack Black would say.
Yeah, well, it was so funny because you'd sit there, and you would realize you'd have this urge to suddenly clap at the funny things.
Yeah.
And before they even started clapping, I had this like urge to like chimp out whenever he said one of the words.
I didn't even know that the first we mind when we craft would be a line. But I was still like, wow.
You could have told me I'm from the future. I've seen the Minecraft movie. He's gonna say this line. I would not believe you.
Yeah, it sounds so fake. It's like it's morbing time. It sounds exactly like
It
that.
actually is Morbin time. They said Morbin time.
I
in
cannot
Minecraft.
believe that's an actual line. But I said, I mean, the movie. It's as a movie, it's absolutely terrible. As an experience in a cinema, it's in with like a fun audience. It's absolutely amazing.
Certified.
There's a
peak
difference between a good movie and a movie that's so bad that it's good, which is definitely Minecraft, like Minecraft movie, because it's horrible. It's a terrible movie.
Funny
5 out of
thing,
5.
what the hell, bro? Turn around. Hero Brian dug that.
Here's is in the game. Here's is in the game.
What the hell?
Here's is in the
You have
game.
that on the hotkey.
Yeah, no, it's set by default. Hold on, check. I
Is it?
can't. Yes.
I did not know.
Toggle fog
What?
F.
Toggle fog F.
Yeah, people
Hero
use
Brian
had really
is in the
shit
game.
computers. So this was necessary.
Wow, wondrous.
Also,
Play on that.
it might actually become necessary once I get too close to the Farlands, because the game starts breaking.
I wonder why that is.
Yeah, I mean there's a noise generator like doing the terrain starts exploding, and eventually it's just like, oh, what happened? And then it just the Farlands appear.
Man.
It's actually like pretty early that the things start breaking, and I mean generally your movement becomes very stuttery. It happens not early, but you know, you don't have to walk like 80% of the way there. I think it's like significantly less than that for things to start getting fucked.
Yeah, it was crazy at some point, or like early Minecraft was not infinite world. You spawn in on an island, right?
Yeah.
And you would have the resources and very
Yeah.
limited amount of resources. So when Notch first proposed the infinite world idea, he actually got a lot of backlash for it. They were like, no, but then it defeats the purpose of being in a world and killing people. Like, what?
Yeah, I mean that makes
Can't I
sense.
just have fun?
That makes sense. I mean the entire game, like that was InfDev, right? When like the procedurally
Yeah.
generated world was added. Yeah, it makes sense. The entire game was, here's an island, here are blocks, go ahead. And it was like, okay, I'm gonna make it a survival game now. That's a huge change.
Bro was so close to Battle Royale.
Mm.
He could have had peak.
I mean Hunger Games came out.
Yeah.
That's a battle royale right there.
But yeah, he got a lot of backlash for it, and there was like one guy who was asking,
survival
"All right,
games,
but can you make
Yeah.
infinite worlds a setting you could talk?" Like, no, absolutely not. What is this middleman of trying to compromise on the game's features?
I mean, he
Come on,
kind
man.
of did that. He kind of did that with like the, but instead of doing, oh, you're limited, you just, okay, well, you get the unlimited flat terrain with
Yeah.
the flat world setting thing, which is, you know, creates a unlimited flat terrain. Which is like, why would you rather have a single tiny island than like an unlimited flat terrain where you can just, oh, if you desperately want a flat tiny island, then you can just make one in that unlimited terrain.
Mm.
I don't know when that was added though, to be fair.
Fucking.
I mean, creative was not added immediately either. No?
Yeah, no. Oh man, should we move on to the philosophical studies section?
No,
Politics,
no, not
philosophy.
yet. I was just gonna say that if I do, like, I'll probably do a forever world at some point, and I'll definitely
Yeah.
do it in beta 1.7.3. Just, I mean, I'll just do like build shit. Yes, because I mean, when I'm not very good at building, and but I don't. That's not really the point either. I
Yeah,
just
no.
like build random shit, and it would all clash, and it would be beautiful chaos, you know.
It'll be like that one.
Ah! Whoa! Holy shit! Damn!
You gotta give it like a push before you send it away. I saw
Ooh.
you discover it and then never use it again.
But I didn't. I didn't know it actually made you just go way faster. I gotta turn. And now I
What is it?
ruined the acceleration.
No, millions will die.
Boat. Would
I sort of miss old boats. Maybe not the dog shit
No.
acceleration, but the fact that it will break was so
No.
funny.
That is fucking
It's
horrible.
so funny.
That's always
It's
been a
so
terrible addition to the game. I don't know
It's
why they decided to do
so
that.
It's so incredibly funny to me.
But it's just so annoying. I want to pick up the
Cause
boat
then
and it breaks.
Cause then he added lily pads to the game, and he didn't make sure to like give a check to see whether or not you collided with the lily pad. So if your fucking boat collided with a piece of grass floating on the water,
Yeah.
you explode.
Also, wolves will fucking. I've experienced it several times at this point. Wolves will teleport in front of the boat and sometimes break it, or you'll just teleport in front of you, and for some reason you'll take damage.
He'll be inside of you, cause you're moving, right? And it teleports the dog to where it thinks you'll be in a second. Instead of
Disaster.
actually... See, because if they teleport it to where you are, it'll give you like a push.
Yeah.
So it'll try to teleport it to where it thinks you'll be, because that'll make more sense. Even though that I don't know. I think. Wait, I think I'm just lying here.
I don't know. I mean,
I don't
I
think
know
that's
they
how it works
teleport
at
in
all.
front of you, so they have to like, I don't know. I think they just teleport somewhere around you. And it's
Maybe like
basically,
a
but
maybe like a rounding error somewhere.
I don't know. It's just, I think it's just like, okay, if you're there, it's gonna teleport somewhere around you, but it shouldn't teleport in front of you, right? It's,
You're like,
I don't know.
I don't know. It's because the coordinates are given in blocks, and if you're like a half block in,
I
it'll
have no
teleport to
idea.
the block you're technically in, but that is also in front of you, and so the dog hits you and you take damage.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just really.
You take damage and the dog takes damage. You have to waste pork chop.
Yeah. And also dogs really, I also like how suicidal dogs are. They will just like jump off any cliff. It is
The AI was not very I in that time. It was more
no,
of
it
an
really
A,
wasn't.
as they say.
Yes, definitely.
Bro, I'm whenever C418 music comes on, I turn into that, you know, the dog looking at the sunset with his eyes closed.
Yeah.
That's literally me.
I wonder, has anyone ever talked about C418 music? I mean, I don't think so.
They made a new game, or C418 composed music for a new game.
Yeah.
That's made, or at least is written by the same guy who wrote the Stanley Parable.
Oh.
I haven't played it. I haven't seen any footage of it. But maybe it's good. I don't even remember what it's called.
I mean, Stanley Parable is good, and C418 is a very good composer. So. Hey, what's happening?
Fucking.
He also composed music for the Cookie Clicker game on Steam. Not like you ever play
That's
that with music on, because it'll be annoying. You know, you did do that.
Yeah.
I have an absurd amount of cookies in that fucking game. I remember exactly how much. It's crazy. It's absurd.
It's Wonder Stop. That's what it is. That's what the game is called.
Pig, get back here. Thank God, I think it's fine.
So
Wonder
I believe
Stop?
it is like an apps. Yeah, it's called Wander Stop. So
Oh, Wander.
you like a little coffee shop where you're chilling.
Oh, yeah, did you see that new like game where you play as a drug dealer? It's like an indie game. It's kind of like absurdly good reviews.
Well, I'm living that life.
They can do it in game as well. Apparently, it's super good. I don't remember what it's called now. I've seen like a lot of praise for it. Like a lot.
I have no clue what the name is.
I mean, honestly, search up indie game drug dealing 2025 and you'll probably find it. It's like a very blocky looking game. Or at least the characters, I guess. I think. Yeah.
Let's see. One of the year's biggest games is an indie drug dealing sim made by a solo dev.
Yeah.
See schedule on C.
Yeah. Wait, it's called I something. What is it?
See schedule
One.
I on
Yeah.
CD keys.
It is apparently really good.
Like that's the thing with indie games is it's either like the most mid shit ever, or it is gonna outperform every AAA title.
It's just because I mean, it's just because they actually have interest in the game itself, I guess. Ooh. Remember
Maybe it's
them
because
outside
they
metrics.
maybe it's because they don't adhere to what, say, a shareholder would want,
Yeah.
and instead they do what they want and what
It's not
they
to
think
say-
other people
I
might
mean,
want.
that's not to say that there are a lot of AAA games that are fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of slop as well. A lot of like the same formula. I mean, I love Rockstar games, for example, but they really make the same game every time. They have found their formula, right?
They found their formula.
And I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna complain. I fucking love Rockstar games. They're amazing. I love their formula they found. But it would be a very bad business move to spend so much money on something new when you could just do something you know does performs well and will continue performing well because everyone loves it. That's the thing.
Exactly. EA is the certified peak moment.
And no one likes EA games.
Of continuously making a sports game where it's like, hello, would you like to purchase a new AAA game, $70?
Yeah, at least not Nintendo. Have you seen their fucking nonsense prices? Or like 80 to 90 bucks for like the physical version of an open world Mario Kart game or some shit like that.
Wondrous, truly wondrous. Mario Kart World. Oh.
Absolutely outrageous pricing. If GTA 6 costs $100, I'm not paying for it.
If GTA 6 costs $100, I'm becoming a criminal in real life.
I'm not paying. Like, I'll just say, okay, well, I guess I'm not playing online.
Yeah. Which
that is
not.
That is just outrageous pricing, honestly. Especially when like things in general is becoming more expensive. Like, there's no way.
That's like a month of groceries.
I get that, sure. In theory, it might be worth it because you'll get a lot out of it. If you even play like 100 for an hours, you've got like $1 per hour, which is really good. But still, I don't like that would be horrible if that became the standard.
$1 an hour off a hook.
No, you definitely cannot.
You can if you go by the Walmart. There are no Walmarts.
I guess that might be true.
Go by the bulk deal at Costco.
I feel like that's something Costco would have in the US. Prostitute bulk deal.
Costco, I think, is like the epitome of consumerism.
We're so Costco guys, of course, because buy a double chocolate cookie.
It's like they have a tub. They sell like big ass like plastic jars filled with cheese balls.
I got
and that just to me that just seems so dystopian. Like what?
Yeah, as like a non-American looking in, tubs of cheese ball, like those glass, fucking massive glass jars. It's a horrific sight. I mean, even like they have like, why the fuck do they have gallon jugs of milk? What does it say about the milk that it can last that long?
Why would you need a gallon of milk? Well, like you buy one, you have it for the whole fucking month. Like
that is horrific.
I don't know what is the exchange rate, gallon to liter.
A gallon is like what, 3 liters or something. I have a gallon. I don't know actually, something like that.
A gallon is 4.5 liters.
Yeah, it's more than that then.
Jesus Christ!
I get like gallon water bottles are a really good idea because then you don't have to refill it and it makes it a lot easier to drink water. But why would you need a gallon of milk in one fucking jug?
It's like hyper pasteurized as well.
Yeah, it has to be because it has to last for like a month.
It's absolutely wondrous. You have to make 20 cakes. And then you'll be done.
And then they all like use that like dry yeast or whatever for all of their baking. I don't know. It's a weird fucking culture they have in that goddamn country. I'm gonna get some more wood.
Horrendous. Oh my god, we're getting wood, huh?
You're American, I hate you now.
Oh, what the heck?
Okay. You couldn't do this back in the day!
You can just stand!
Look, you couldn't do that. You couldn't do that, look.
Right! Your arm length isn't high enough.
Yeah. You couldn't just jump up to get it like that.
They had the long arms update where you could
do that.
Admittedly, when you think about it, that means like Steve can reach 5 meters away from him. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, Steve can also carry like
10 beds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, is it 9? Yes, 9.
Yeah, it's 9 by 3, so it's 40. 9 by 4, so it's 36.
Yeah, 36 stacks of gold god. Okay, if we go into like an old version of Minecraft where crafting one god apple was 8 blocks of gold and an apple, that is 64 times 8 per. Okay, 64 times 8. What times 19, 20 times 36, right? Do that.
We can do the epic game theory.
Dude, what the fuck even? Yeah, what the fuck even was?
It's 18,432 gold blocks.
Yeah, and each block is 1
multiplied
meter
by
cubed.
density of
A meter cubed each gold block.
Gold density is fucking 19.32 per. 19.32 kilograms per liter or tons per cubic meter.
So that's what? How much was?
So let's multiply.
Yeah.
Hello everybody, my name is Multiplier. 19.32. You have 356,106 tons. Fucking cranes cannot lift that much.
How like in comparison to something? How much is that?
In comparison to something, would you like to know the weight of the Earth?
Sure.
The weight of your mom. We can.
Well, I feel like the Earth is way.
It weighs way more. Let's.
But take something. I don't know.
Hold on. Cars weigh like a ton, right?
2 tons. No, like 2 tons.
A big truck. Hold on. Let's take lastbil, as they say.
Yeah, like a
full on truck.
Semi truck. A semi.
Yeah. A semi truck that's considered light weighs 3.5 tons.
Okay, like the average one.
A heavy truck is 16.5 tons.
I guess take the average between that and then you just multiply. And then you just like try and then see how many that would be.
I'm gonna choose to just go with the heaviest one.
Sure.
That's 21,500 heavy heavy trucks. So like you know the trucks on construction sites that carry tons of gravel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that without the load.
That's
you
the
keep
wrong
trying
thing.
to sleep in boats.
Yeah, I've done it several times. It's because I click do the wrong thing on the hotbar. That is. I mean, you also have the question like how the hell you can fit so much gold into one tiny apple, but that's another logistical issue.
It's the funny in Minecraft where Notch was like, hey, what if you could craft the OP item with a bunch of gold?
It's not even like I very much do understand why they removed that crafting recipe.
No.
Because the god apple literally makes you immortal, like straight up makes you immortal for an extended period of time.
They made piglins drop gold as well.
Yeah.
So you could have a piglin farm, give you infinite gold, and you just have a bunch of trees.
I mean, modern piglins, yes, but like they removed that crafting recipe before they had the piglins. If they kept it though, it wouldn't be horrible.
If they kept it, it would have been so over.
Actually, never mind, because they added a totem of undying anyways.
No, listen, that was peak.
No, it isn't. You can have like 20 of them and never die. It's literally impossible to die.
No. No, see, but I earned those.
No.
You don't get it.
They're so easy to get. They're so easy to get, and you're immortal now.
The Woodlands match.
They're so easy to get, and then you have like so fucking many. You're straight up immortal. I don't even know why they might have not removed the crafting recipe because they don't. Like you just can't die in general. You just aren't going to die.
Listen, it's never been about living or dying. It's always been about the mining and crafting.
Yeah, I mean that is true. I do like the mining and crafting, but also I might at some point accidentally fuck up and die, or like a creeper will creep up and blow me up or something. Outside of this, I literally can't die and I'm immortal. And that is, I mean, you can already do like neverite armor and full enchantments. You're straight up immortal without anything really.
Dude, I cannot believe there was a scene in a Minecraft movie where a creeper sneaks up behind one of the characters, and the guy doesn't turn around and say, "Why are you sneaking up on me? Are you some kind of creeper?"
I mean, it's just they would have written, considering the first we mine, then we craft. That's Minecraft line.
Why did they not write that? Why did they not write that? That was in the tweets. You could have changed it retroactively.
You should have.
Just have them come out like for 3 seconds and like, all right, guys, we're gonna have a fun shoot.
They should have changed that. They really should have.
They really did not think about that.
They're gonna make a sequel, right? I mean,
Yeah.
this movie is gonna make like more than $1 billion.
Bro, that last scene, I was tweaking. If they make a second one.
Yeah, I mean, it was like sequel bait in the sequel. The sequel is probably gonna be like, they for some reason need to defeat the Ender Dragon.
They get married. Steve and the other guy.
Yeah. I mean, okay. Yeah.
My TNT popcorn bucket is gonna skyrocket in value.
But let's be real. That shit wasn't queer baiting. That was straight up just old man yaoi.
It was.
I am day 69 midair.
They were so close.
They straight up 69.
Where Steve was sucking his dick.
Yeah, they 69 midair. That was actual straight up yaoi. Yeah, skeleton. I need your I need your bone. Oh, this is actually so scary. Look at this, I can't. This is oh, like some bone. That is honestly so dangerous though.
Yeah.
My armor is so fucked. How much iron do I have?
Yeah, it's almost gonna have 15. 17.
Yeah.
She was 7. No.
That is how old glam used to go.
She was 17.
I mean, straight up, that's like
Minecraft. What? Skeleton sex?
Where is?
It's in a cave.
What the hell are you doing?
They're boning.
What the hell? What does a spider do? Hey! What's going on?
What is that spider doing? Hey!
No, it's a creeper. I'm fucking getting out of here. Hell no. Fucking can't run and creeper. I'm getting the hell out.
Get me out of here.
What the hell is? Oh, is that cloud?
Herobrine isn't.
Herobrine!
It's crazy. People tweaked because they kept seeing eyes. Because the way on one update, or like before they fixed it, there used to be a glitch in the game where between blocks there was a little gap.
Yeah.
So at times when you were mining, you would see like 2 little dots appear on your screen. Because there's a gap going through every block in like a chain, and it goes to render distance. As it's just pure white.
Yeah.
And people were like, holy shit, there are creatures in my game.
Herobrine is in the game! You know, like the Herobrine reference in the Minecraft movie where Jack Black's eyes turned white instead of purple? Apparently, that was an error. That was a mistake. His eyes were supposed to turn purple, not white.
Me when I lie.
No, like do you not understand? Herobrine is
no
in the
Herobrine
game.
References.
Herobrine, no. That is the most Herobrine shit ever. They didn't mean to add the Herobrine, but Herobrine was there anyways.
Yeah, that cannot be true.
Herobrine is in the game.
Herobrine is in the game. I just turned into the dog for a second.
I need Jack Black to announce the Ender Dragon at some point in the sequel.
In the sequel, yes. Yeah.
That would be beautiful.
Guys, this is it. This is the end.
There's no way. There's no way. There's no way that isn't a line. There's no way that isn't a line.
It writes itself.
It
writes
does.
itself.
It absolutely writes itself. I mean, they'll totally have it like something like, because they'll have like, oh my god, the Ender Dragon, it's gonna break out into the real world and if we stop it or something, you know?
If it breaks out into the real world, 1 tank shell to the head.
No, but they'd be like, it's immortal. Because they'll also send the it'll get healed by the beacons or something. I don't know.
That's true. They maybe send out the Wither. The Wither is crazy.
Well, they'll have the
trequel.
Oh, look, Micro Stutter. Did you see this?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, That's because this game auto saves every 2 seconds.
And the way it does it is really silly.
Why would that be?
'Cause
Do you understand
it
how absurd
saves
that
your-
is?
It saves your position. It saves the chunks around you, I believe. So the further you go, the worse it
I have
becomes.
an absurdly overtuned computer for a 2011 version of Minecraft, and there's still stutters because of how the game is programmed. Notch is such a fucking terrible programmer. Who, like, how? How can you? This game has the most basic graphics ever. How does it run so bad? And how are there micro stutters? How the
You
fuck
can
did
probably
they manage?
see in your you can probably see in like your GPU usage, your what's it called, your memory usage. It's fucking eating everything alive.
I can't.
But it's
this
like
game
saving
doesn't-
3 kilobytes of
No,
data.
no. This game. Okay, there's a few problems. If I remember correctly, like Minecraft doesn't do multi-threaded performance, which
No.
basically means it doesn't use more than like a core, which is ridiculously like the normal CPU can have up to like 100 fucking cores, like that's a really powerful CPU. I think like my CPU is, I don't know, I actually remember, it's like 16 cores, I don't know, something like that, right? It is so ineffective, and I mean, I understand why they needed the fog, like the fog thing, because if you're running this on actual like normal specs, like a 2011 laptop.
Normal
a lot of people
2011 specs.
A lot of people are probably playing this on like college laptops back in 2011.
Yeah.
God damn, this must have run fucking terribly. Does the Microsoft disappear when I do this? There's no. Oh my god.
It does. It absolutely does.
No. That might have just been a coincidence. There's no way. No.
For sure.
No.
No, it goes away.
Wait. No way. No way. That wouldn't. No, it doesn't.
You gotta do it a bit more.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Because it's saving.
Yeah.
How do you mess up like this?
Yeah, but I guarantee you, if you go to your memory, it's like using up maybe 20 megabytes.
It is. No, this game doesn't do more than like 500 megabytes of memory. Let me actually check how much. Hold on. Black screen.
No, the game's gonna crash.
Maybe, but it does auto save every 2 seconds, and it's
Doesn't even matter.
yeah. Let me actually check how much is eating here. Hey, no, that's a launcher. What? Wait, no.
Launcher? I barely know.
I barely know her. No, that is the game. It's eating like okay, to be fair, it's eating like 3 gigs. I don't know how,
What?
but apparently it is. I think it's just because it's like, oh, I can, so I will. How is it? That's surprising, honestly.
But I found an awesome GIF.
Huh.
Please observe.
Truth and real.
Truth.
I think anyone. I'm not gonna show that, but I think you can imagine what it is. Okay, let me explain it.
What?
Basically, it's Jack Black, and he's holding true and real instead of flint and steel. It's a truth and real. Yeah,
And it lights the truth portal.
yeah.
So wondrous.
Next I'll smelt the iron I have. When it becomes, actually I'll do it. I'll like start doing it right now. It's about to turn night. Nope. Oh.
No, you can't press shift. You can't press shift. You can't press shift. You
I
can't
got-
shift. You can't shift
They
in my
really did a
game.
lot
Not
of,
in
like,
my game.
They did a lot of like UI solutions that should have been in the first place, huh?
Yeah. Tom says though, bro was focused on making a game before adding feature. Before adding the lifesavers, you see, quality of life.
Was that an Enderman? That sounded like Enderman, but it couldn't have been.
You are actually schizophrenic.
This really didn't even exist yet.
So in the Minecraft movie, there's one Enderman you see, right? But maybe there'll be more, and there'll be evil.
The Enderman for
the
some reason
second one.
attacks someone without actually being triggered by anything. I don't know. It was very weird.
I think he did look at him, no?
I don't.
He like looked at him, looked at his balls, and he's like, "Oh,
But no,
look
but
away
it's
from my
supposed to be
balls."
face.
I'd be pretty pissed off if a guy was looking directly at my balls, I must say.
I guess that's fair. Just gonna make like.
What are you gawking at? Shovel.
Uh,
I see you like Every now and then, just like break one block of dirt to to protect yourself from like completely losing your mind.
It's also just like casually taking like just picking up blocks. There we go. Because I always needed them. That's
Reddit
good.
protection.
It's like how long it takes to break. Like, oh, look
Yeah,
at this.
I don't.
Why?
You think it was deep slate?
Why? Why does it take that long though? But like,
Very
why?
very hard
But
stone.
why though? Look, the card table as well. Why though?
It takes so long.
But like, why?
It's like that. It's like that one mod pack we had where you couldn't break the fucking wool yarn spinner.
Yeah.
That's so weird. You couldn't move it as well. It was actually made of bedrock. Oh,
I heard us. Never skeleton.
having sex?
No,
I heard
one's like in
something
a
breaking
cave.
blocks.
I did as. Oh, it's on here. Hey.
I got a ball.
Oh,
Did
what?
you?
There are two of them.
What?
Okay, fuck that shit. There's literally no way. Wait.
No,
Oh,
he's
the
gonna step out
creature.
into the sun.
Oh, yeah. Get out of here. There's actually so.
Done.
There's so
Stop.
much worse. There's so much worse when you can't run.
Well, no, their aim is also worse. You see.
But yeah, it is way slower. But
Is it-
it's
What, bro? Is boing boing.
Are you kidding me?
Hell, they want boing
You're
boing.
such an ass. There you go.
Drop nothing.
I cannot believe that.
I dropped two things though. Yeah,
That
interesting.
one did drop a bone. Man,
Got a blown. Now all you need is to find the creature, the wolf
Yeah.
in question. Wolfenschwein.
I don't know the boats.
Dude, I hate the way Wolfenstein like.
No! Oh.
I get fucking trolled. Yeah, but I really dislike the way Wolfenstein kind of did a lot of its things, because like it is distinctly anti-Nazi, right? How can you have a game about Nazis and not be anti-Nazi, right?
I mean, it is. Very
Surely.
obviously.
It is very obviously anti-Nazi. But there's a scene in like the New Order, one of the older games, where there's a black character who's talking to BJ Blazkowicz, and he's talking about how in the US black people are treated similarly to how Jews were being treated in Nazi Germany.
Like, at what
Right.
point?
Maybe not genocided, but even if you got rid of the Nazis, you would still have at least Nazi adjacent people who would want to do similar things to black people in the US. And then Blazkowicz just goes, "Shut the fuck up, you bitch ass motherfucker! I am not a racist!" And he like grabs him by the throat and slams him on the ground.
What?
Doesn't slam him on the ground. He brings him up to the wall, sticks him to the wall. He's like, listen here now, I ain't no racist." I was like, okay, bro, that's fucking crazy.
Huh.
The actual
that
quote.
sound is fucked up, by the way. Like,
It sounds like he's in pain. He's in immense
no,
pain.
I get what they remove that one. It always sticks out. No, that is strange. I guess it makes sense that it's like American supremacist is, I suppose, what they're going for there. It's a American game. And kind of is like, yeah, America. Not always. Ooh.
You know you have 21 dirt in your.
21.
You can stack it. Yeah. I'm just gonna become a cow every now and then.
It's like directly above me. Beautiful.
So if this planet is actually real and your compass, you spawn at the magnetic North Pole.
This is a flat plane. I'm sorry to tell you, but it's not a planet.
Oh my god, bro! You are going to fucking stupid jail.
What do you mean now?
It looks flat, guys.
This Minecraft world is a flat plane.
No.
The Minecraft world is a flat plane. Yes, there's a. You know the video of the person like zooms out. Look at the entire world. It's flat. It's a flat plane. Like, why would it
No,
not?
it's
Why
just
would it
very
not
big.
be
It's very
flat?
big. Super Earth. Super Earth.
No, but the video literally zooms out and sees the entire world as a flat. Why would it not be a
Super
flat
Earth.
plane?
Super Earth.
Why would it
Super Earth.
not be a flat
Super
plane?
Earth. Super Earth.
What are you talking about? What the hell are you
Earth.
talking about?
The sun is a square.
Sun is indeed a square.
The moon is a square. Everything is a square. Why would the Earth not be a square?
Well, actually, the sun, yeah, the moon, the Earth is a square. Like the Minecraft world is a square. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
So let's transition now into the flat Earth theory. So you see, the
No.
thing is, how can the Earth hold water?
Well, they explained that through the ice wall.
Exactly. But
Yeah.
the liberal media wants you to think that, oh no, gravity holds up. But you still believe in gravity? Like, the fuck are you on about?
Yeah, it's actually truth, Nick. It's just
Constant acceleration upwards. The whole thing, the whole system, the whole solar system, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I'm interested. I've like spent way too much time looking at flat earthers, and I know basically every single fucking like, argument up their sleeve. It's all terrible. They also like are horrified whenever someone says Antarctic circumnavigation. They don't know what to say, because that is not only is that a thing that's been done, that is like, I'm pretty sure it's like an annual thing. There's an annual
They do that every
sailing.
year.
There's this annual sailing competition, which is the Antarctic circumnavigation sailing competition, where they circumnavigate the entirety of Antarctica.
And you can join.
You can in fact do that. You can they do it every year. And it's really funny because if on a flat Earth, that would mean that they sail around the entire world.
In like
And also they'd have to be sailing away from Antarctica. But no, they objectively don't. They sail into it. Not away from it. Like you would have to. I think they generally just ignore it and pretend it doesn't happen. It's same with like. I've seen like flat earthers, like the smarter ones, try to explain this. The less like. The ones that don't have as many tricks up their sleeve literally just deny the fact that you can take a flight between like Santiago and Sydney, for example.
Yeah, between New Zealand and like California in less than 25 hours.
Yeah. I saw like I think it was like a Globebusters. Their explanation was that they were like hurricane level winds that pull the fucking airplane toward America.
Churuk nuke.
Which is there are probably a lot of issues here, right? The first is like, if there were hurricane level winds pulling airplanes, then that would be felt as extreme turbulence. And there are also planes that fly the other direction. In the roughly the same time. I don't know. None of their arguments make any sense at all. I mean, they literally went to Antarctica with several flat earthers as well, and went there and did observations, and were like, okay, yes, there's a 24-hour sun in Antarctica. And instead of actually confronting this fact, the flat earthers that didn't go to Antarctica are now just claiming that the ones that did are like insiders.
That's true.
Like CIA agents.
Yeah,
Wow, oh, look at these microstutters. Holy shit. God damn.
Minecraft stutters.
This is actually unbearable. I'm gonna restart the game. Hold on.
Yeah, but interesting. Funny thing is, with people who have like a really stupid worldview,
The game
is when you ask them to explain why they believe what they do, why they believe in what they believe in, they will give you the stupidest answer ever, or they'll just say, well, isn't it obvious? Like,
yeah.
no, absolutely is not. And no, what you've said here is incorrect. Just the holding water theory is like, oh man, do you know how gravity works? Gravity is not real. Okay, bro.
Yes.
Any counter argument you give them, they will hit you back with the most deranged shit.
Okay, here's the thing.
Oh.
Here's the thing. Okay. So, normal flat earthers but aren't like, oh, there's a dog.
Dog!
I'll call it. What did
Dennis,
oh no, it's
please.
dying.
Dennis,
See, what the
please.
hell even did it even do? What did it say?
Dennis, please.
Yeah,
Dennis.
sure.
Yes.
Hello, Dennis. What do you want Dennis so much, the name?
It's the Minecraft movie.
Oh, well, you know, that's fair.
No, he's taking damage.
Dennis died immediately. I'll
We
also
can't have
hold.
Dennis now.
I'll hold to that the thing where I'll have each like a sign that commemorates or
I
several.
hope you're writing them down then.
No, I'll remember. I mean, if they get too many to
surely.
remember, then I'll start
1
writing
year
them down.
from now, you'll remember.
Yeah, I mean, I'll write them down at that point. I mean, Dave. I even remember Dave. Dave died like after 20
Play
minutes.
for Dennis.
Dennis
He
totally
died
will
in the
not.
first 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Dennis will live forever.
or just die right now. Because
Where
where
is
it?
Dennis?
There it is.
Please.
La la la
Dennis.
lava! Chicken! Thieves, lava, chicken! Yeah! I mean, what the fuck was that? Oh my god! I was
Hold on,
actually
wait, I can read the lyrics. I have Spotify.
my jaw was agape for like the vast majority of that movie because it was an absurd, it was a jarring experience. It was
Also rather shocked.
just like, what the fuck am I watching? Right? Oh,
It was absolute peak.
can you read
I
the
must
text there?
I can Steve's lava chicken. Steve's lava chicken.
Iltam sumrara shubdi ilatim. Itait berit ishit. No.
No, Ishi.
Ishi. Oh, not Ishi. Is it Ishi? Okay.
لتايد بلد إيشي رابيت إيجي إشتاز نمغا شوبتي لاتم لتايد بلد إيشي رابيت إيجي شات مليسيم روما
Alright, I
How
wanna
long
hear the
can I
text.
go?
I wanna hear the text here.
Please, I have to fucking verify that I'm real. Thank you, Spotify.
Beautiful.
Steve's lava chicken.
La 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 lava! Chicken!
What the fuck is the lyrics? Show me your goddamn lyrics.
Here's Dennis running into cacti like his brethren.
No!
They all do that. They can't help it. I mean, search up Steve's Lava Chicken, the real lyrics, bro. You don't have to go look up Spotify.
It would have been awesome.
But you can just search up the lyrics. I don't want to read them. I just want to hear them. 'Cause they're incredible.
The verse la 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 lava chicken Steve's lava chicken, yeah, it's tasty as
Oh my
hell.
god!
Oh,
I'm not really seeing Nathan. He's like a leap of faith. I saw that shit. He
What in
fucking
God's
did
name?
this for no reason.
Absolutely pick.
Look, he'll do it again.
It's so fucking loud. La 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 lava chicken Steve's lava chicken, yeah, it's tasty as hell. Ooh mamacita, now you're ringing the bell. Crispy and juicy, now you're having a snack. Ooh, super juicy, it's a lava attack. Lava attack.
Jesus Christ.
Why do they burst into song randomly? I don't
Because
get it.
it's a Jack Black movie. Of course he has to burst into song. That's like what he's known for.
I'm surprised when they did the music at the Woodland Mansion. That he wasn't actually playing the what's that one toy instrument?
Yeah, I mean that would have been like, how would he
That would have been
that?
certified. That would have been certified. I would have given a standing ovation.
That would have been, you know, that would have, yep, wouldn't peak.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, motherfucker. And he just plays that 20 times.
As well.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, give me that. Iron. Why are
You
you like
fucking
this?
stupid bitch!
Why do they do this? All of them.
I'm gonna kill myself!
I'm
Dude,
gonna,
if you were
you know
playing
what?
modern Minecraft, that iron would have been copper. You know?
Yeah, what if, I don't know.
Why
I hate copper. It's like the worst part of my modern Minecraft.
did they feel the need to add that to the
Well,
game?
we needed more epic blocks. No,
Need to decorate.
no, I
Have you
don't.
add new wood?
Look, I have
Have you
black wool for black, green wool for green, blue wool for blue. Okay. Don't need any of that. Sweden!
I am placing blocks and shit
Hey.
cause I'm in fucking
Yeah.
Minecraft.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't get out! Help! Ah,
This was Jack in the Titanic. And that bitch wouldn't let her.
Fucking Steve. I am fucking Steve. Oh, that song's banger.
So do I peek.
Walking's almost in the same rhythm, but
That's
not.
squid.
I'll save you, Squid! I'll save you!
It can't
Get
breathe!
out! Get out! Oh, well,
Japanese squid.
I tried. No.
What?
Oh. Go, 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 go.
You are mentally ill.
What'd
What you say?
It's a Jack Black thing. It's from the song.
Dog, dog, dog. 10 trillion dogs.
Hey,
Can't wait.
kill them all!
Why do they get insta kills?
I don't know. I'm just so strong.
Does 7 damage. The dogs have 5 health. in
They
this
were
version.
rabid. They had rabies. I had to put them down. And so,
I don't think they did.
no, I did. See, eyes got red.
Yeah, but after you kill this.
Yeah, but
friend-
like, have you ever seen a wolf just get red eyes because they're angry? That shit's fucked up. That's a Satan dog.
Maybe don't kill their friend.
Yeah,
Lifelong
well,
friend.
showcase the demonic. It's the
Your
demonic.
fat hippo ass sinks to the bottom of the ocean.
I'm walking here. Hey, I'm walking here.
Oh, you would have drowned.
Yeah, but in this version
Oh,
of Minecraft, you just reset your breathing immediately.
Bro, you said E. You said E. You keep saying E many times.
Yes, easy-
Markiplier.
it's a very easy sound to
Exclamation.
make. Get out of here, Sam. I don't need you. I'm gonna 360 no scope, Dennis. No. Need more pig for the pork.
You're
Yeah,
something your mom.
Sorry, I get a bit mad.
You are pig mom.
Hey, I need pork for eat and for dog. Die.
Or your mom, bro.
Check this out. Dennis is the greatest hunter.
The thug hunter. They
Congratulations.
do not care that you hit them with a sword.
Damn, Dennis.
That
eat the-
sucks. That got no meat.
Oh well. Was already full apparently. Damn, that's scary.
Hero
Evil
points on the game.
cave. Ah!
You're fucking.
No!
You're fucking stupid.
No! That is a dumb move. More pig. Hey, look at that. Hey, Lois. What? How's that possible?
Yeah, it's either they drop 2 or they drop none. I think.
Yeah, most of the time. Get him! Nice. Get him! Nice. See,
Black
this is how you
sheep.
get a gray
No.
one. No, it's a gray.
Oh, gray sheep.
Yeah, I've seen one pink sheep so far. I think it was in episode 2.
Yeah, that was interesting. That's very cool.
Yeah, it was. They're very
Should
rare.
at some point get a.
I think it's like a 0.16 chance or something. You should
Yakuba
replace a normal
knife
sheep.
have a world where there's like 3 pink sheep.
Yeah, so
found.
I think it's like a 0.167 if it's exact.
I like
For any sheep to be pink.
I hadn't seen that many wild pink sheep until then. I don't think I've seen any actually up until that world.
They're not like outrageously rare, but they're rare enough to like it's cool when you see one.
Aha, pork. I porking your mom. There are only two sexes.
Yeah.
The one I had with the Eiffel Tower, and the one the Eiffel Tower had with me.
Yeah, true.
True.
It's becoming night. It is
Becoming
night time.
There's no drowned in this version of the game, and there won't be until several years. You can just be on a boat. Then he herded them onto a boat and beat the crap out of her.
I can be on a boat, but I don't know how long I can be on a boat, and I'd rather not have to get on land where there's a bunch of evil monster and creeper mainly, and skeletons actually. Skeletons are dangerous as fuck.
Dude, I was in this TF2 server the other day, and there was this guy like spouting philosophy, but not the good kind of philosophy. It was just like, yeah, I read Nietzsche and misinterpreted the whole thing.
Why on the TF2 server?
And he's like, so has anyone else read Nietzsche?
Oh my god. Get out! Actually, that's such a fucking
he was on a 24/7 high tower server.
Hello. Yeah, I'm a little philosopher. Have you read Nietzsche?
It's like,
oh my
god.
God.
Have you ever put any thought?
That is actually the most cringe thing you can ever say.
He's in a 24/7 high tower server, sitting there, like, yes.
No.
I am such a thinker. The thinker that is me.
I listen to classical music, and that means I'm smart. Probably one of those people. What the hell's going on over there? That's not right.
You're just killing him for the fun. What's your fucking problem?
No, I need wool for bed.
Why not just kill? Unlimited rate genocide on the white sheep race.
Wow. Yeah, but
another bad down.
Another bad down. Yeah, that's a good one.
Another bad down.
I mean, you can like you use combine wool in this game in this version. There's the red.
Could have been peak.
There's the red bed.
Could be peak if they make a third of your bed a different color every time, and you can make it cool. No, you just fucking one color bed. Okay, fucking bitch. Can't have 10 trillion types of beds.
Yeah, but like that I like that though. It's you know, whenever it's unique bed of Minecraft. It's the specific color. And, that's how it looks.
That's because he had like actually had a bed sprite from a different game. He was working on, I believe.
Really?
Yeah, so he just imported that, which is why it's red.
Yeah, I mean it should be white, but
it would be white in most cases. But if he actually like took the time to make a new bed sprite, or if he never had the sprite originally, he would have probably just made a new one where he said, "Hey, look, you can color it." But then after a while, Mojang had to make it for him.
Look at how like the hitbox for this thing is. It's like one block, but actually it's a block centered kind of, but it's not. But set.
It's a bit silly how grass works.
It's the actual sprite itself, outside of the hitbox.
It's a bit silly how the grass works in this game.
Yeah. Also, for some reason, their cocoa exists, but you can only find it in like dungeons. It is really funny that
grow it.
It is really funny that Nord was like, "I've added dungeons," and they were like single rooms.
Biggest with piece one of dog shit. They added dungeons when they added the fucking the big one. What's it called? No clue.
Minecraft?
The new one. The key, the big key.
Oh.
You go key and then you loot. You fight wave of enemies.
Well, yeah. I mean,
that was a real Minecraft Adventures moment.
Rogue for 40 years ago did fucking dungeons better than Minecraft.
Rogue did dungeons in fucking... Wait, which programming language was Rogue? Was it just C?
Rogue was like It was, I think it was built for so that like college students could play them on like really shit computers. So it was, yeah.
Yeah, I think it may have been on like fucking Unix-based mini computer systems.
Yeah.
Oh hell no!
There's a reason.
1980.
There's a reason why like a bunch of college students were like, oh my god, I want to make something like this, and why roguelike became a genre. It was just it was like, they played Rogue because it was so easy to play, and not easy. I mean, it was pretty simple, the game mechanics, but like it mainly is so easy to run, right? And then then
was
they
so fun.
made their own versions, and that's how roguelike came about.
Wondrous. I'm going to go to the bathroom and also get me a drink. So entertain yourself.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay. I almost just no, I didn't do anything actually, never mind. Hey, what's up, flying? What is that? I'll take a screenshot of that. Dude, why do you do that? Jesus, I need more better. Yeah, now I need. You go through boats so fast, huh? That's better. Huh. Hello, cow. Alien, actual alien cow. Never get over that. Look at them, alien cows. Hey. Better not. Where? Look, I can't find you, alien. You better stay quiet. You better. That's not the alien sound. You're safe for now. Alright. You asked for it. You asked for it. That's not a coal generates this far up. Get up. That's not the right block. Oh, there we go. What the? Whoa. That is awesome. Can I remove? Can you not turn off clouds? Really? Look at the autos GUI scale, bro. Oh my god, it's so everything's. Oh, ew. Ew. Can I not turn off? You can actually. We can turn them fast, and then the clouds are just two-dimensional. But this looks terrible. Huh. Strange. This is a fat, awesome valley. Look at this shit. Wow. That is sick. Oh my goodness. You are so... pretty sweet. Now I'm gonna wait till it comes back so I can show this fucking sick ass valley from this viewpoint. It's awesome. And also, where did you go, Dennis, and why did you get hurt? Hello. Eat. Pork chop. This is a really cool. This might be like the coolest thing that's been generated so far. Honestly, this is a very cool salted terrain generation here. Never seen anything like this. Wow. It kind of looks like it really very much reminds me of Terraria for some reason. Why are you like this? That you fell off a lot. Wow. You good? I can't listen to the song anymore. It's been ruined. I'm not even kidding. Fucking pig! Because I am fucking... Stop jumping off! Fucking Steve! Fuck yeah! Calm down. Hear that shit? Yo, what's up? Hello?
Yeah.
Check this out. I found like
Got me a shoulder.
I found like the coolest fucking terrain generation I've seen so far. Look at this.
Oh my god.
Look at this. Yeah, it's an incredibly awesome looking.
See, in
Valley.
modern Minecraft, there wouldn't be trees up there. It would just be empty, right?
Yeah, I mean also
But
like this in general.
realistically, there would be.
Yeah, also, there's no way in hell something like this would generate in the first place.
Yeah. Now you
Oh
just
my
have the
god.
boring hit.
Stop! Jesus.
Seat him. Fucking. Oh! Sleep in it. Sleep in it. You made your boat. Now lie in it.
I'm tired. That is really cool to do. This is the coolest thing I've seen so far. Like wow. Why does it sound like stone?
Boing, boing, boing. Made of rock.
Alright,
Jump
let's
down.
go.
MLG bed.
Can't do that. Oh, his son is so stupid. Honestly, I'm so happy they changed that.
He sounds so manly though.
Here. Fucking Dennis. Stop! He's actually about to die.
I am placing dogs and shit cause I'm.
Yeah, this is an incredibly cool terrain generation here. Wow.
Yeah, dude.
It's actually crazy. Like this is vanilla Minecraft. Like wow. It's really old in Minecraft show.
You could have an epic battle here.
This would be yeah. Look at how sick this is. Damn.
I could die here.
Yeah, I mean this is so dreamlike. This looks yeah.
Dream.
This kind of
Leave me alone.
This looks like the something. Oh, you almost got me.
Creeper.
See, they don't make any sound. They creep up on you.
Why are you sneaking up on me? Are you some kind of creeper?
I'm a skotta.
Why turn into a seagull?
I'm a skotta.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I mean, there goes my sword. No! You know what?
Make a wooden sword.
No, I'll do this. There goes
The
Dennis
dog
again.
took damage.
Ah!
Don't shift. Don't press shift. If you press shift, you are fucking stupid. Stupid.
Now you can do this.
Why is he pushing you?
Oh no. Damn it.
Make a torch.
Just
Why
Why would I make a torch?
Steve's lava chicken is tasty as hell.
Why would I make a torch though?
It'd be funny. Well, you don't think it's funny?
No. I'm the Grinch.
Kill yourself. They should have done that to the Grinch. Just tell him, kill yourself.
Yeah, I'm Joel Haver thinks there was made a video like that. where they're just
What?
like extremely, yeah, they're like there's like you're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Right, they do that song, but instead it's the Grinch listening to it, and the song is just extremely rude to him. It's like, you're super ugly and you're green. That's really funny.
And you were Greer.
I think his name was Joel Haver. They had the people who wrote the song made a song Wizards with Hats, I think they're called. No, Wizard with Guns. Wizard with Guns. Wizard with Guns. They're
Right.
they're my absolute fucking like favorite like sketch comedy group. They're so fucking
They're
funny.
so-
And they
And
made
there's
this
just
song.
Portal.
There's this portal. There's this portal. It's bizarre. It's a hierarchy. It's a hierarchy. It's a hierarchy. It's it's hierarchical. Oh, they're so funny. I love them. And I think they made it. Yeah, they made a song for that. For the video. They're really fucking funny. I love Wizard of Guns. Man, I want like modern Minecraft with this terrain generation would be cool. Probably a mod like that.
Surely. Seems like my chicken is tasty as hell.
Ooh, I see the name ringing a bell. I see ringing a bell and then they hit a cowbell.
Ring
Is that
cowbell.
funny?
It's not a cowbell, it is the bell.
No, doom,
Bell
doom,
sound.
doom, doom. No, it's a cowbell.
That's the no, it's the bell from Minecraft. Like, are you?
No, they don't sound like that. Look the video. It's
That's
cowbell.
exact.
No, they don't sound like cowbells.
You're stupid.
They're not cowbells in the first place. They don't sound like cowbells. No, they
Yeah,
don't
they're
sound like
not
cowbells.
cowbells.
They don't sound like cowbells. Look it up. Look it up right now. The
Well, oh,
song?
in the start. In the start. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cowbells.
No, but
But
no.
but when he says now you're ringing the bell, then it is the fucking Minecraft.
Okay, you
bell.
know what? Hold on.
Whatever.
Steve's not chicken. There's no way. There's no way. I swear to God.
That is
But
a
the beginning
cowbell.
is a
I am so wrong.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, at least there's a cow in the background as it's constantly playing, and I technically the game crashed because okay. I guess that the thing there's like ding ding ding, but it's not it's a sort of bell, but it doesn't sound like the Minecraft bell at all. There.
They fucking missed an opportunity there.
It did.
Dumbass bitches. Steve's lava chicken is tasty as hell.
Oh, sheep.
Oh, mama, see it. Now you're ringing the bell.
Yeah, it's pig.
Market
Kino
player.
even. Yeah.
The only creator they acknowledged was Technoblade.
Yeah.
They
I
didn't
think-
even have like a diamond minecart in the movie.
Oh, they literally had Dan TDM
had
in the movie. That's cameo.
They did?
Yes.
Who was it?
I don't remember. It was his cameo. He wasn't a character.
Am I silly or something? Fucking.
Yeah, I don't see him myself either, but in my first, I wasn't really paying
Allegedly,
attention.
he's
but
in there.
yes, he is.
Special Minecraft movie cameo revealed.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, where?
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't actually know, but I know he's in the movie.
Key early scene. Moment features Jason Momoa's character Garrett the Garbage Man Garrison bidding on the contents of a mysterious storage. Dan TDM wearing a black cowboy hat and holding a small notepad silently bid 600 on the unit.
Ah,
Let's go to my pirating device and see if this is true or false.
it is true. He was definitely in there. I didn't notice it myself,
I did not.
but I know it's in the movie.
And because
Hey,
he didn't
look,
have
look,
his
look!
classic.
Here it is. Look at how bad the lava textures were. But that is beautiful.
No,
They're
but it's
beautiful.
peak. Look.
I know, but they're bad. Oh,
Steve's lava chicken is tasty as hell. We need to do a cover on that.
no, we don't.
Yes, we absolutely fucking
No,
do.
we don't. No, we don't. Oh, I tried to crit. See that? What the hell that is? Dude, do you see that
Yes.
shit? He did like this. Why? Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Actual adrenaline junkie. What the hell?
So yeah, he is there. He does bid $600.
Yep. Dude, no
Wonderful.
crits feels so weird.
There's no combat.
That is. That was just a outright good addition to the game, though. Crits.
Yeah. Admittedly, though, Minecraft content before Minecraft combat before the combat update was like, who has the fastest auto clicker?
Not only that. I mean, there's a reason why like people like really good at Skywars or whatever, you just win every single time. There are a lot of other things involved. Obviously, like clicking, it's also just like clicking that fast and also maintaining it like aim.
It's tracking.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're in hell. You're in hell. You cannot move in front of any cactus. You fucking stupid bitch. Wake up.
Yeah. I don't know that. Oh no.
You got sand for brains. Ah, he's an athlete.
I'm dying. I'm dying.
Curses upon your family.
No. Hello. Take a workshop. No.
Do you believe in the Big Bang Theory or Pangea?
What the Pangra? Sounds like some World of Warcraft thing.
No, it's like when the whole world was a big island.
But imagine the buttered bread.
But imagine the bread.
Imagine buttered
So
bread.
you have a butter bread, and like the bread is not separate from the bread. You see, the butter is.
Yeah, true. Dude.
Truly, that's probably what Plato and Socrates talked about.
Definitely.
Wow, how was he so?
I don't think we're talking much about the Pangaea or the Big Bang Theory. Those
No, Pangea and the Big Bang Theory. Yeah.
In the Big Bang Theory or Pangaea?
Yeah.
This is a funny question to ask in the first place. Ross is such a genius. Do you believe in the Big Bang Theory or Pangaea?
Like the initial concept is so funny, but the fact that he calls it Pangea makes it 10 times better.
Like I met the president of the United States, by the way.
Yeah. I think Donald Trump believes in Pangea.
Yeah, he's like a Pangaea person.
He won't believe in the Big Bang Theory.
No, he's like a Pangaea guy.
No.
The insinuation is that like does Aiden Ross believe in one or like which one does he believe in Pangaea?
Which
but
one
not?
does he believe in? More correct, more importantly.
I feel like he probably like has heard his like fundamentalist friends say, "Oh, the Big Bang Theory is wrong" or something. So it's like, then Pangaea must be correct.
Then there clearly is a dichotomy.
Yes.
Very dialectical.
Yes.
The Big Bang Theory, you see.
Yes.
I believe in the Big Bang Theory.
You're a Big Bang Theory believer, and I'm kind of Pangaea leaning myself. Yeah.
Soy jerk. Yeah.
Says the soy jack.
Nope.
I'm gonna have one more bed. I'm gonna have to make.
You're the one who is pig.
I'm gonna make more beds.
Gotta fucking eat, bitch, or I will be all bones. From Slimesicle. Oh my god!
Yeah, that's what happened back in the day.
Get to lay fucking troll. Why is he running around? ADHD dog. What are you doing?
I was gonna crit the dog.
I thought you were.
No.
I thought you were touching him.
No. Ew.
That one YouTuber. What's his name? Licked his cat or whatever.
No, I mean there was Shane Dawson who like was really weird. Said a really weird stuff about his cat, and then he had that tweet, the Twitter melt. I was like,
I did not come on my cat.
Yeah, that was pretty weird. Did you see that? Oh my god.
Should have I peek?
Oh, it's quite strange. Look at that really tall cactus.
Statistical anomaly.
Look at that. No, hold on. What the hell?
5 blocks.
Check the odds of that. Can you do that?
Sure.
I'm pretty
like 1 in 10.
Ah! It happened! It happened! It happened! Check
get
the odds. No, there has
involved.
no. Check the odds of that. Like what are that? 5 characters that's stacked. I don't know. Look at that. What's going on here? 1, 2. That seems very unlikely. And there are. Oh my, that's a lot. That is 1, 2, 3. That is 6 cactus. What the? Look. Hold on. What are the odds of this happening?
I think the
There's
thing
6.
is that I think it's that back in the day it was just like a 1 in 10 chance
No, I've
that
seen.
a cactus block would appear on another, and if it failed, it wouldn't be.
But this
But
has
now
to
they
be
have a limit on like 3.
But this has to be so unlikely, though. I've not seen this. I've not seen it at all in this version of the game.
Maybe
Yeah.
you were just not looking hard enough.
No, but okay, I would have seen. Hold on. Okay,
Got a
if you.
bone or-
Oh well, now I ruined it.
I don't know. Heights. There it goes. Naturally occurring 6 block tall cactus. How though?
Huh. This is placing 2 3-block high cacti on top of each other.
Right. Yeah. That's how it works.
That sounds very unlikely.
Mm.
Here, actually this one from Minecraft Farlands or Bust, episode 499, 6 blocks tall cactus. I guess I found the title for this episode as well.
Long cactus.
Well, the 6-block tall and it crashed. 6-block tall cactus. But that's be very
Can't
unlikely.
hear it, but I'm clapping.
I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna give this episode the exact same title as that one Farlands or Bust episode.
By the way, you can't you can't just keep saying, "Oh yeah, I know what the title is now." It's silly.
Why can I do that?
It is stupid. You sound stupid.
No.
Okay, both breaks.
Why is that stupid? I'm just saying, okay, well now I found a title. That's not stupid.
As meta, you're meta farming.
What? Meta farming?
That's not a thing.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
It sounds like a made up term on Twitter.
You're aura farming.
Well, that's a real one. There's
All
nothing
terms
else.
are made up. you
There's
stupid.
nothing else, but obviously, but I've never heard meta farming before. Like there's
I'm
nothing.
sort of an entrepreneur with that. I made the true nuke, as you know. Oh, get fucked. Get what?
You fucking bitch.
Fucking changed your momentum.
Oh
Oh my god.
my! I hate this version of Minecraft sometimes. So, oh look, forest fire.
Forest fire.
Yeah, I think like fire spreads super fast in this version of the game. You know that one video? That's like one of my favorite Minecraft videos. The one where he like tries to do like a fire in this house, like, and then
Yeah.
it starts. Oh, it's like,
burns up.
oh dear, oh goodness me, and it's like, and it
This
starts
whole
burning
house is
super
gone.
fast. It's so fucking
The
funny.
whole house is gone.
Yeah, it's so fucking funny. Stop moving. And then it burns off. It burns off so fast. I think they might have like slowed it down a bit in this version of the game, but it's still way faster. Look at how fast. Actually, no. Look at how fast it spreads. Look at how fast that is.
Yeah. That's immense. This guy needs to stop running around.
Please be careful.
Like how he walks up to you to shake the fucking water off. Like what an asshole.
Yeah, that is actually an asshole like behavior right there.
What if instead of Ludzip you were Freakzip? And instead of going to the Farlands you touched people?
No, I already said that. Not in this.
Not in this episode.
Yeah, but I've seen you say the exact same thing.
Oh yeah.
In
But
the
that's
comments.
because I'm a genius. I only say gold.
I'm gonna give you Reddit gold for that one.
You don't You don't get it. I was kicked out of the stream.
You're not allowed.
Thank you, Wanderers. Gotta love the one block puddle of water.
Wait, where? Oh.
Right there. Absolutely Wanderers.
Oh, peak old Minecraft in the train generation.
No. How did bro get there? Someone dug a hole on the beach.
Ain't anyone else here. I'm completely alone.
Hero Brian is in the game. Hero Brian is having his beach episode. Oh my god, bottom left corner.
Look right there!
Water.
Where am I? Where am I?
Away water. Would you drip away water?
Oh, that's a banger.
I'm not having sips from you right now, water.
That's a great meme. I like that one.
Bobbin, would you do the 1 block vertical jump?
That one's so old. Minecraft parkour world.
No, parkour civilization.
Oh yeah,
dude.
parkour civilization.
You have no respect.
I've never actually watched it. It's boring.
I watched it all. It was not worth the time.
Yeah.
I had assignments to do. I should not have.
It's like
I did not have assignments to do. I'm a responsible individual. Children stay in school.
Children, do math. Yeah.
Yeah, do math. Don't do liberal sciences like this guy.
I did not say do math. I said do math.
Did you take one damage so you can take one?
No,
so
actually, no.
Advantage of
I
your
did not
full
intentionally take exactly 1 damage.
because you chose not to jump. I saw.
I don't know.
If
I
you jumped, it would have been damage anyway.
yeah.
Perhaps you were put in a saw trap. Squibble game. Hello, Quidward. Hi, Quidward.
Oh, it's Dollar Bob.
Hello, Dollar Bob.
It says Dollar Bob first, and then quite weird.
Does he?
Yes. What the
That's way less funny.
what is going on here?
My world box my world box world when I use that one tool.
I'm just gonna walk around.
Everyone in the audience is gonna get that reference. Everyone plays world box, right?
I've never played World Box.
It's because you're cringe. Play the beta.
Oops.
It's fucking
Oh,
awesome.
it's grass. There was grass. I couldn't build on the grass.
They have eyes as well. You can fucking break it. Oh,
I remember when the FNAF 2 trailer came out and everyone was like, oh my god, Foxy is screaming freedom. That means that Foxy wants to escape. I remember that was peak.
It's a lot about like 2016 stuff. That was super weird.
No, that was like 2014. Yeah, 2015.
2014.
Yeah,
People
FNAF
were
3 came out in
tweakers.
2015. I remember like the when like FNAF 1 before FNAF 2, and everyone was like, no, Foxy's actually trying to help you. That's like Foxy doesn't attack you. Foxy can help you. And I remember this. You just
die
get
of a heart attack.
Yeah, you have a heart attack.
It's just like, yeah, that's what happens very often.
That was a peak theory. The worst one was Mattbat one, where he like claimed that the entirety of Final FNAF 1, like FNAF, was like a really fucking horrible allegory to like this horrific murders that happened in a Chuck E. Cheese.
Crime
Real life murders that happened in a real life Chuck E. Cheese in like the 80s.
Wonders.
And he was like, yeah, so one of the people survived but got their jaw blown off. So that's what Golden Freddy is.
Yeah.
That was actually I think that's one of the craziest theories ever done. But it is so disrespectful. It is crazy.
Top 5 worst Mattbat moments.
Actually, like, honestly, it might be like, honestly, it's worse than Censusness.
Yeah.
Because it has like real life implications. It like insinuated that Scott Cawthon actually did an allegory for no reason of real life murders.
The fucking slandering is crazy. I got that dog in him.
I got to move the dog.
You can only sleep at night. I don't get it. Why can't I sleep at day, huh? I'm so EP.
Glass.
You just say Gilas for the first time in the whole series.
Yeah,
You
it's
have
not
Alvin on as a guest later, where he'll definitely be on.
I'll force them at some point. Look how many. I don't know.
Why did you make that many boats? What are you doing?
No, I tried to break the crafting table, and then the dog jumped in front of my
Swinging your axe wildly, you fucking
I
bastard.
literally.
Maybe drop the wool. Make a bed out of it?
Nah.
Yeah, sorry. So what if I told you?
What if? Becky,
What if-
say this very what
Yo,
if?
I love the one meme where it's just showing the stock market and it just has the I got exactly what I voted for award.
Yeah.
It's so fucking true because it's like it's so joke. It's so joke.
You know the banks are out of money, and you should withdraw everything.
No.
I saw like it's really the stock market right now is having a very like a slight increase right now, and people are like coping like, oh my god, it's destabilizing. This is exactly what happened right before the 2008 recession. It's really funny.
Yeah.
Like straight up exactly what happened.
Exactly.
I give it 2 weeks.
Why did he have to walk up and be like, I am going to destroy the world? And by the world I mean the US. The
Yes.
cactus are like disproportionately large.
Why are they so big?
Why did he design them that way?
I have actually no idea. They're so large for no reason.
Great man of history. Forgot to fucking scale his goddamn blocks. I became the dog right now. Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you should. Well,
I feel like my presence has made this video more schizophrenic.
Nah.
Whatever, bro. I'm a schizo like that, you know.
Nah.
You know the Hindenburg wasn't real.
You know Obama did 9/11?
No, Obama is not real.
Ow!
Stupid bitch soy jack so hard, fucking dies.
Oh god, that was not worth it.
Flies into your mouth.
This is not a cartoon.
Oh,
Why do I have so many sticks? I'm
I
gonna.
am placing sticks and shit
Because of these fucking boats! I get so many sticks.
Why does it drop sticks?
I don't know. It's supposed to be like the frames, I guess. Why did they not just have you let you pick up the fucking boat?
It make no sense.
I don't care. I can pick
I
up.
think it's
I can
a
pick up
dynamic
entire
block.
cubes of gold without problem.
Because I think it's a dynamic block. It can't drop. Block.
But look, I
And this
can
was before
look,
minecarts, I believe.
look at all of the things I can have. The boats I can have. It's literally so easy to craft. It's just a minor nuisance. They have to have a bunch of inventory for no reason.
Good thing you're not using it.
Yeah, exactly. But it's still annoying. Bastard.
Bastard. Why does he say that?
Look at him go.
Look at him go.
Look at him go. Look at him go.
Look at him go. The micro stutters like actually remind me of very old Minecraft where I would like be watching for like hours at a time, watching like I don't know fucking Zach Scott games
Oh
play on
yeah.
his world. Or like one of the fucking OG pack.
I mean, I could
Play on their
imagine. I can
world.
imagine it would be way worse because no one had an SSD. They
And
didn't
no one
fucking
had
exist
an
yet.
SSD.
There was all like really slow HDs.
Like I sometimes just go back to those videos and it's the nostalgia.
Nostalgia is
is
fascist. Oh.
No, you're wrong. I have nostalgia from my dead grandma. Fascist.
Yep. Yep. Truth.
I miss.
Actual truth nuke.
I
Actual
miss.
truth nuke.
I miss the smell of her hugs. Fascist.
Yep. Actual truth nuke. Actual truth nuke. Actual truth nuke.
Yeah, it is true. It is. But isn't it nostalgia specifically for a time that didn't actually exist?
Yeah, but that is like when people are like, "Oh, Minecraft used to be better before." That's nostalgia for something that didn't exist. We're just nostalgic to like when they were kids and they didn't have any responsibilities and like,
Yeah.
you know, got home
They
and
could
could
come
play
home
Minecraft.
and just have fun after a day of school.
Yep. It was that feeling that was good. It's not Minecraft itself. It's just it's a fake.
Yeah.
It's a fake world that never
You have
actually existed.
nostalgia for childhood. You don't have it for
Yeah.
that actual period of time.
Penis.
If you were an adult, then you would not. The loneliest tree on the earth. Like,
That's so sad. Shit, it's sad.
what are you doing?
Yes! Ow.
How did you take damage?
I don't know.
I thought you landed.
Thought I
Did the
did.
dog take damage?
No. Wait. Yes? I think.
How can you tell?
Because the tail.
Really?
Yes. The tail is like its health bar.
Interesting.
Like, if it's high up, that means it's high health, and if it's low down, that means it's low health. Like, that's only tame wolves. Like, wild wolves always have tails all the same. See?
It's
Like,
got a
I can see that
boner.
it basically has like full HP because its tail is like that.
Okay.
And it does have a tailbone. We also have tailbones.
There's actually a song about nostalgia in Persian that I really like to listen to, because it's not actually about a certain time, but it's more about the experiences of being a child.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, the scent of colored paper, and you would make stars out of the paper by cutting them. Like, that was cool. Like, yeah, that shit was peak.
Yeah. And what's with this, the childlike wonder? Ah! Yeah, that's what people are attracted to, Oh.
And they have people telling them, and again, you can just play it. Like, you can.
Yeah.
I said this before, but you can just play Minecraft, the older versions,
Yes.
whenever you want.
Minecraft is, as I've said, it's one of the very few games where you can extremely easily revert back. And in fact, you can play online in really old versions of Minecraft. And like, people fucking mod old versions of Minecraft to be better. Better than Adventure, for example. Fix a lot of the things with beta 1.5.3. Or if you're like a purist and like, you're like, which is fair, like, oh no, I just want to play old Minecraft, then you just fucking do it.
You can just can't. You just can't.
do it.
You just can't.
But
Just go play the game.
The fact that
Like, I
people
love-
don't do that and instead just complain about how Minecraft's better before, it showcases that they don't actually, it's not actually Minecraft itself that's better. No, it's better.
It
Yeah, it's
proves
just
that
the
they're
feeling.
bitches, I think.
It's just the feeling of no responsibilities, being told exactly what to do in a very set
Yes,
time of which you could just play video games without thinking.
Yeah. You could just have fun.
Like, that is what
No
people
worries.
are. Ouch!
You're fucking silly.
Bleh.
What if instead of
What
boat,
if-
what if instead of boat it was oat, and instead of you riding on it, you ate it?
Write that down. Genius idea.
You should add oatmeal to Minecraft.
That's a genius idea. Delicious.
I'm gonna be
Oatmeal.
honest. One of my favorite mods in the whole game, for
Only-
every
oh.
version, has to be like Farmer's Delight. It's so every mod pack I made has Farmer's Delight.
I'm Farmer's Delight. It's fun. If you're gonna play mod packs, then might as well just add a fuck ton of food.
Yeah.
I mean, why not?
Farmer's Delight, interesting, has an add-on called the Ramadan Delight, where they add dates and lots of like Middle Eastern food,
Oh.
and it's like I can taste it. I can taste the burgers. I can taste the fucking dates. I can taste the hummus, as they say. I love hummus.
That reminds me of a tweet I saw It was like a fascist who made a
Wonders.
tweet. It was like a black person, and it said like, "Oh, why don't white people season their food?" And then it's like, "Sorry, we've been busy." And then it was a picture of, like, a plane and like Rome and shit. That is like, you have to be so. Like Fredda made a quote here and said like you have to be so insecure about your country's food to make a post like this.
It's so factual. Every white person in the world was busy developing vehicles and air transportation.
And Rome, no,
and Rome.
Totally, like China was definitely definitely not invent the crossbow in like 500 BC,
They
or
did not invent gunpowder.
or like the Middle East did not have a like golden period that lasted for like 500 years until the Mongol invasion or anything like that. And simultaneously, they also had good food. No. They never did anything. We all know that. No, I mean the real reason is just because there weren't. Like Europe has always, throughout history, up until modern, like industrialization, has always been pretty irrelevant, in a lot of ways. Not irrelevant, that is, but like if you're just gonna look at it. Not irrelevant, definitely not irrelevant.
Globally, the world wasn't very global up until very recently, and that was like colonialism. England and France and Belgium go around. And Spain.
It's really in with industrialization that Europe really took a like central stage. Before that, I mean, as said, they were like the Middle East, like this. There was the Islamic Golden Age, which lasted for 500 fucking years, right, or some shit, which was a very large portion of what we call in the Middle Ages, medieval ages. Where like technology development, most of it, the largest innovations occurred in the Near East.
The Mongolians in question.
Well, yeah, it was. Yeah, the Golden Horde.
And it fucking explodes.
Yep.
Like a throat sick.
But what city was it that was purged, and it took hundreds of like centuries for it to be rebuilt?
They took Baghdad.
Yeah, Baghdad, right?
They fucking molested Baghdad. It is still
not recovered.
Like probably nowhere near as peak. It probably is.
At this point, I mean,
it's
it
not
took
that bad.
It took centuries, but they burnt it entirely to the ground.
Fucking long.
They burnt it entirely to the ground. Really interesting.
Unlimited.
That is, I think that's generally seen as the end of the Islamic Golden Age. Is that it's the fall of Baghdad, right?
Went to Baghdad. Baghdad is joke.
No, but I find that very interesting. This like Eurocentrism of history, even though things happen in Europe, obviously, yes, but
things happen in Europe.
But they like the small portion of the world, really. Even just looking at the old world, right? I mean, the entire continent of Asia is fucking huge, and I mean, still a lot of things still also happen in Africa.
China was mega peak. Until it collapsed that one time, and then the other time, and that other time.
I know very little about African history, which isn't because nothing happened. It's just because of how our education system works. And a lot of things did happen during the medieval ages. And
like most I know about Africa is after Europe went and committed the silly things.
Yes, but like I mean, the richest person ever was African.
Mansa Musa, certified peakster.
They had empire, empire building, and they had a lot of things that happened. But I mean,
so now
we're still like
Elon Musk is the second richest African.
Yeah.
You see, in fact, or he always has been. He'll never be.
I mean, you look at I think the difference. Well, one of the differences was that like the Far East. We look at like China and whatnot, and even like I mean, there was Orientalism, right? And so there was this extreme romanticization of everything that had to do with the entirety of the continent of Asia, but there's never been anything like that for Africa, really. So they've always been like, because like it's been more for like the Orientals. They're like wise barbarians, but the Africans are unwise barbarians, pretty much. That's basically been kind of that's basically been like kind of the theme, and that's still felt today with what we focus on, and like studying history and whatnot.
It is truly peak, truly wondrous.
Yeah.
Absolute cinema. Favorite
But-
part.
Yeah. Anyways, main reason why food
That
was so
fucking
terrible.
penis on the right. Is that actual penis on the right?
It is.
Cock generation.
Main reason why Europe had such bad food was just there weren't that many herbs. Pepper didn't even exist. Oh, had to be imported.
fucked.
Like you know.
Not that many
And
spices.
it was too cold
grow
for
in the-
spices. They had to be imported from.
They grow in the tropics mainly.
Yeah.
You have India where they have like cinnamon. They have their curry powders. They have.
But the thing is, in the old world, that was exclusively in Europe where there was a problem, pretty much.
Yeah.
Which is why the cuisine was so fucking terrible there, but like so peak, literally everywhere else, and still is. Let's be real. Like I'm not gonna lie, all European food is so fucking overrated. French and Italian food, so fucking overrated. I'm not even gonna lie. Compared to like the entirety of Africa and the entirety of Asia.
Italian food.
And to be fair, the
admittedly,
entirety
only
of the Americas outside of North America.
modern Italian food is so hyper carried by tomatoes. I feel, right?
Yeah, I'd say like I
Because
like yeah.
you have a billion different sauces that are all based on tomatoes, except maybe was it bolognese? Right?
Yes, I mean, what the fuck were they doing before the tomato?
They were like making white sauces, and it was
Disgusting.
like they'd be like, all right, so you mix the butter and the.
What the fuck?
How are you? Genius.
I don't know, but the thing
Oh,
is like
he's going for a swim.
even like all American food, you know, it's just a European food, but
American
developed in
food-
a different direction.
American food.
And I'm talking about the
is they
entirety
took-
of the continent.
Yeah, American food is people migrated to the U.S. and then
Well,
they made the
Americas.
portions larger.
The Americas. I'm not talking about the
Yeah.
US. I'm just talking about all of the Americas.
The Americas. Yeah,
Because
that's
you
my
know
bad.
it's all you know colonization there.
They had spices. Do you know they had spicy peppers?
Yep.
Did you know? That's awesome.
Um.
That's where it all started.
Yeah. I mean, that's all. Like, I do generally think that like European food is so overrated, and like all of Africa and all of Asia, way more interesting cuisine.
Listen, you can make European food be 10 times better by just adding the spices that they didn't have access to.
Yeah, it's only
It
boring as
becomes
shit,
so good.
anyways.
Or you do porridge, right? You do porridge, and mostly people like pour sugar on it, right? Oatmeal, right? They pour sugar. But like in Sweden, you put the cinnamon. You can put nutmeg if you want. That's fucking awesome. Why is he running away? You can put nutmeg. You can make it delicious.
Yeah.
Jellied eels. I don't know how to fix that one. I don't know.
Ugh! That's so.
British food should never have been invented.
Oh, they like the only quote unquote good thing they have in Britain is fish and chips, but even that is so fucking bad. Like, let's be real.
It's,
Okay,
it's,
oh my god, but
it's fried. It can't be like there's a limit on how bad fried food can be. So it's maybe not ass tier, but it's so mid after
is
a while,
really mid.
and you realize. No, there's a cow getting fucking killed.
I mean, I also in general like rice a lot more as a base than potato, and there's a lot of potato up here. I think rice just goes better with a lot more things. And generally,
I don't know how they made rice. Fucking, it's horrendous. It's like, oh yeah, this one grain you have to soak it in water for the whole year.
Yeah.
No, yeah, extremely laborious as well during harvesting.
Yeah. Well, regardless, I think rice, like rice dishes. In general, I like them a lot more than like potato-based dishes. I like pasta-based dishes as well.
I feel like Europe has had like wheat, right? That's their carbohydrate.
Well, if you look at like African cuisine, there's a lot of bread as well. I think.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's our bread in general in large cuisine. It's a very easy thing to make.
Bread is probably like the closest humanity gets to like a universal food.
Yeah, it's pretty much it's so because literally all you need to do to make dough is mix wheat with water. Like you know what?
Yeah.
Like hardtack is literally flour and water, with maybe some salt, if you have salt.
Maybe some salt.
That is hardtack. That's like the easiest. That's
is
like the
hard-
easiest
certified
easiest bread possible. I remember I made hardtack once. It-
Yes, you did. It was for a fun D&D session.
It is hard, right? Like it is like
What?
you will destroy your teeth. You have to soak it in water
it's not.
or milk or like coffee.
They
I-
did it with rum because they were
Yeah.
based. You see,
They did it with rum because they
ate it
because
for
they need
breakfast.
they needed because the only way for them not to kill themselves was being drunk.
Rum held better than water because water eventually does become a bit rancid.
Yeah.
Starts to like fucking alginate. You don't want green water.
It
Ugh.
is really fucking funny that they figured out that this very simple way to avoid getting what's it called again? Scurvy was just eat a lemon.
Eat a
Because
lemon.
they figured this out, right? So they just like, oh yeah, you just bite a lemon. But like, no one fucking knew why, right?
No, it's
Like,
again
how
like
absurd that must have been for them. Like, what the fuck? Why does eating a lemon just fix it?
it is inexplicable. It's a lot of like.
It's vitamin C.
Well,
We
it's
know
not-
that now.
I,
But
I wouldn't say it's like homeopathy because it actually is like, oh please make him sit, please make him sit.
yeah,
He's hooray, hooray, the cliff in question. But yeah, a lot of homeopathy things will seem like silly.
yeah,
But a lot of it is, some of it is actually extremely true because it's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, my teeth are falling out. Oh yeah, eat a lemon.
I mean, the explanation
What?
is super simple. Like the basic one, at least. It's just, yeah, it's vitamin C. Like the vitamins, like
Vitamin
like
C.
like extreme vitamin C deficiency results in scurvy. So
Yeah.
literally just, and the lemon is, and like citrus fruits in general, but especially lemons have like a colossal amount of vitamin C. It's that easy.
Yeah.
It's like, didn't Asmongold get scurvy once?
I think he has scurvy.
You know, you understand how like, how little,
Mm.
it's like how bad your diet has to be to somehow manage to get scurvy.
If you eat a bowl of rice, you won't get scurvy. I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, vitamin
So
C
what
is
is
in
bro
everything.
eating?
Vitamin C is like everything. The reason why sailors got scurvy is because literally all they ate was hardtack. They ate
Yeah.
bread.
It's only bread and not like leavened bread. It's wheat and fucking water.
It's flour and water with salt.
It's pure fucking like calories. There's
Flour,
no
water, and salt,
other
yeah.
substance. You don't get anything else from it. You just get the ability to move your muscles.
Yes. So that's why they got scurvy, because they straight up did not have the like consume any vitamin C, which is super hard because vitamin C is in so much.
You do have to
And-
go out of your way.
As said, you literally bite into, it doesn't even have to be lemon, bite into a single citrus fruit. Not even eat one. Bite into one. Hum! Boom. Solved.
It's all.
You
Bite
won't get scurvy.
You can eat the skin
Yeah.
if you want.
You can probably like take a fucking citrus fruit and rub the peel on your skin and fucking not get scurvy. I mean, it's so fucking easy not to get scurvy.
I wonder if it would be so easy. Maybe lemons are specifically. I mean, all fruits are expensive, but especially back then. I wonder if making like a jam or like a jelly out of lemons just by adding a bunch of sugar,
Yeah.
preserve that shit.
I know, I'm pretty sure like they knew like sailors before like
Ooh, look
vitamins
at
were
that.
that is cool. Before vitamins were discovered, I mean they knew that like citrus fruits would completely stop scurvy from developing. I mean I'm pretty sure they would like have like lemons with them. They probably would rot. Yeah, they might have just like had them. Like, I don't know how they would preserve them actually. Maybe they just did like
Interestingly,
jellies or
in-
jam. I don't know.
In certain Viking villages, because of the lack of sunlight during winter, people would eat the
You're pretty wounded.
what's
I'm
the
gonna.
fish called? What's that
Uh,
one fish called? Torsk. torch?
I don't know what that is in English. Search it up.
Bass. No, it's not sturgeon.
Search it up. I am a sturgeon.
I am a sturgeon.
No, but I don't know what.
No, brother, this is the
Torch.
emperor grouper.
What is tosh? What is it in English?
Torch is cod.
Cod. Yeah.
So we
Okay.
would take the cod, and they would like extract the oil from it,
What?
and they would eat the oil.
Ah.
And that had a lot of vitamin D in it, which
Vitamin-
would
vitamin C
allow you to
or
vitamin D. It would allow you to grow your bones. You see, you get a boner. But if you didn't, your like bones would grow incorrectly, and you would fucking like your arms would
What?
go in like bad angles.
I accidentally put on another boat.
What are you doing?
I accidentally put on another boat. Look. Somehow. I don't know how that happened, but it did.
But yeah, if you didn't get enough vitamin D from the sun mainly is where you're supposed to get it. But if you're far north, you see sun very little in the winter. So if you're a child, your bones are growing. You don't get the vitamin D. Your shit becomes weak, and sometimes it grows in weird angles.
Yeah.
So it start looking like a velociraptor at age 7. But they realized if you eat this oil, if you consume this oil, that won't happen to you. It's another thing where they discovered what a vitamin does without knowing the vitamin. This food stops you from getting weird bones.
That is what, that's how kind of things work.
Peak.
They didn't know why, but it did. So, and then that information would get.
Then they would keep eating the oil.
That information would get, like orally, passed down orally. But they would speak. They would just say,
yeah.
Hey, this thing does this.
They
And whatever.
Eat the fish oil.
Yeah.
Or your bones will become crooked. Oh hell no! Give me that oil. It's like snake oil, but in fact it is fish oil, and it's actually real.
Vitamins are fucked up. Like I get why there are a bunch of like vitamin scams, because vitamins are very strange.
Yeah.
And
then he herded them onto a boat, and he beat the crap out of every single one. I keep saying that.
The vitamins did?
No, I do. But yeah, vitamins
You beat up
very
vitamins,
silly.
huh?
Very silly. If we weren't omnivores, we'd probably develop or need less vitamins because our body would just make it. But no, since you're omnivore, just fucking eat the thing that has vitamins.
Yeah,
so
you also need to go outside in the sun. For
Horrible.
vitamin D.
Horrible lizard.
It's very hard to get, like, the thing is that a lot of people don't really get is like, yeah, people get like iron deficiencies and vitamin deficiencies. It happens, but like, the symptoms are generally pretty obvious, and unless you get prescribed by a doctor, there's literally no reason to get vitamin supplements or like magnesium supplements or iron supplements or anything really. I think
really won't need it.
There's some stuff of like it depends. If you there are specific things that certain minerals can be good to take, but it's nothing like, it's very specific use cases, and it's not like, oh, it'll make you healthier and it's blah blah blah.
99% of the time you don't need the supplements.
No. It's generally snake oil, unless, like I said, unless you have like an iron deficiency, for example, you'd need supplements. Oh, but that's, if you get prescribed. Like you go to a doctor and they say, oh, you have a deficiency here, or if you're like live in the fucking US, you go, I have very obvious iron deficiency symptoms. I'm going to take iron supplements because it's not. Yeah, it's like kind of the thing where like why they use sell vitamin C supplements, for example. I don't actually know how you. I think iron supplements are super easy to get, because generally it's not dangerous to like have a lot of iron in your body as long as it's not like an absurd amount.
Turns into steel.
Like like eating like fucking blood pudding or something. That's a lot of iron, and that's like all you need really.
Yeah. Dude, I love blood pudding. I love blood pudding. It's because like you're using every ounce of the creature.
Yeah, it's not only blood.
Truly is peak.
It's, you know, if you don't know what that is, it sounds disgusting. It's like the most horrific parts of a pig, basically.
Yeah.
Like it's a blood, like mainly obviously the blood of a pig, but it's
The
also
scrap meats.
just a bunch of
general
scrap. Yeah,
fat, lard,
it's
as they say.
very healthy though, because it's a bunch of really good fats, and this is super rich in iron.
Yeah. And you can literally just buy it at the supermarket and fry it up and you
Yes.
eat it.
And in fact, it is quite tasty. It's quite,
It's really good.
it's pretty sweet. But you know, it's kind of like hot dogs. Like, don't think about it. Actually, I don't even care. I think about it. I don't care.
Listen, if it tastes good, I no longer care where it comes from, unless they say it's made from human babies.
Because-
I don't care.
I mean, we eat flesh of animals. Why not also eat their blood? Like, if it's not dangerous
it
and
is
it's good for
haram.
you. I mean, yeah, but that's a different
You're
thing.
going to hell.
That's just because like the thing that you shouldn't eat pork is in like every Abrahamic religion, because pork used to be actually very disgusting, and there's a lot of, and pigs used to carry a lot of diseases. So that is
Another
also in
theory
the
is
Bible.
That, another theory is that chickens at some point just became better.
I mean, they had basically
Why
served,
the cave noise?
they
Why the
basically
cave
just
noise?
serve the same function that neither of them they taste like anything.
Chicken would be better because you don't need to preserve it. You just kill a chicken and then you just have the food for your day.
Yeah, it's also
And
like,
it
mean-
give egg.
I mean, it's probably both, if anything. Oh, because
There's also probably some like political reason because the Franks ate pork. So if we don't eat pork, that's a way to differentiate ourselves. You see.
yeah.
Those
that's-
disgusting pig
But that
eaters.
isn't every Abrahamic religion. Because I mean, and I mean the portion of it, yeah. But it's also
Don't craft too many boats
because
now,
I mean,
sonny.
pork was straight up, like in a lot of ways, it was unclean. And so pigs carried a lot of diseases, and they knew this. They weren't stupid. It's not the case anymore, though.
Hor 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 hor.
Alright, so I should do this, right?
hor,
Should use the smaller stack first. There you go. No, no, it's about to come night. Pop, pop. Can't let that happen.
Can't let that happen. Can't have that. Oh
I
my
don't-
god!
Fuck!
Divine punishment.
Keep doing that. I didn't even try to. I just tried to like push it away from the bed, and then it just jumped off its own. I don't know. Oh,
Look,
that is so close to dying.
Convenient health supply.
Look at how close it is to death. I don't have any pork. Oh, there, right. Look at that.
Are you sure? But it's haram.
Literally, like the only way to get easy food in this game.
It's the only food source, actually.
No, it isn't. You can make cookies
Can you
as well.
plant wheat?
In fact, you can make cookies, and cookies are like the only food that stack. And you can also make soup, I think.
That was probably the only time where cookies were actually useful.
Yes.
But now you spend 10 trillion food to get like, well, one.
You could
one
get stacks
hunger.
of 8, I think. Cookies are
That's
completely
pretty cool.
useless now. Like even like cakes have their use case because you place them down and like they eat them. You eat them automatically.
No. You can eat them in half a second.
Yeah.
1.8 they added actual like beef. And they were like, hey, it's better. And then they added mutton. It's like, hey, it's the same as pork.
I mean,
Oh,
I
wow.
remember like I don't remember, but I remember seeing like the main things that were controversial with beta 1.8 was the hunger system and the terrain generation as well, obviously.
Yeah.
So that's the genuinely I just say terrain generation is worse. Straight up.
Little bit.
Once I get with the
Very
hunger, I mean, I like no hunger. It's pretty convenient, and also
Yeah.
the fact that you know eating heals you instead is that's a bit interesting.
That is the closest you'll get to a ravine.
It is indeed. Ravines were added
Please
either in
don't just jump.
beta 1.8 or the full release, right? I don't remember exactly. I don't remember which one.
Ravine. Minecraft Ravine. Ravine. Wiki fandom. First appearance classic 0.24 underscores. What in God's name?
What?
When the fuck did they add this?
Look at this.
Classic point. It's on
Classic.
fucking fandom. They suck. Canyon.
Just
Canyon.
search up Ravine added Minecraft.
Why is it called
Huh?
Canyon? History. Added in 1.8. Added ravines.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Added everything in 1.8. They actually made the game in 1.8.
In beta 1.8, yeah, that's, you know, they added hunger, they added running and all that. That's
Yeah.
This is the last version of Minecraft that doesn't have any of that. 1.7.3 beta.
I'm becoming the dog.
Oh no. Actually, very dangerous because not Ford. Dennis is super low.
Did you just dead name the fucking dog?
No, that's not what a dead name is. It's another
I don't
dog.
know. No, the Dennis transitioned from Ford to.
Dennis transitioned from what? That's not. That's just changing your name.
How did he make such peak in fucking 2012?
In music, I
not
mean,
funny.
also, I mean, it's just like the music. It's good, but it's also like nostalgia.
Wasn't it? I believe it was the case that like C418 himself didn't believe he made good music because no one would listen to it.
Because he made a bunch of ambient.
Because he made a bunch of ambient music.
Like no one wants to. Like
too far for his time.
there are like I mean, there are a lot of ambient that exists, but there are very few people like go out of their way to listen to ambient music.
Because they're soy jacks and they do nothing in their life. They're
Yeah.
like,
More
I
people
need,
should-
I
more
need
pe-
to dance.
More people should listen to Black and the Noise, like Sutek Hexen. I agree.
Yeah.
That's a good music.
Have you seen Pig?
I do actually like Sutek Hexen though. I'm not joking. What? No. I haven't seen the pigs.
That's
I
because
don't
you're
think.
blind.
I don't think. Maybe I've just not been
I
paying.
would not be telling you where
I've
the-
not been paying attention.
Oh, this was where Ford died. Remember? This is exactly where he died.
Yeah, I remember when Ford died. Thank you for reminding me, fucking asshole.
Wonder if they just
No.
don't walk on ice.
What?
Cause look,
Oh my god, they don't.
now he teleported
What?
somewhere.
Okay, I guess Dennis is gone
He's
as
not
well.
under the ice, is he?
No. What?
Could
What?
it just be the case that ice things?
Can you search it up? What? Beta Minecraft Ice Dogs. Because this happened again, and I'm pretty sure that the Dennis disappeared into thin air. There's no way. Is that an actual bug? They use
That may actually be the case.
What the? He's gone. He's gone. No, what? No, he isn't. But he won't teleport. Okay, search up like beta Minecraft dogs won't walk or teleport on ice. Or something like that. Because I'm pretty sure they refuse to, apparently.
That may be
Search that up.
dogs not following / teleporting on Minecraft forum. I'm having an issue with my tame dog not following me and teleporting to me. I'm not going over any water or unloading any chunks. I'm just walking around my... Could it be the case that they don't teleport to you because you're walking over water? Which is technically the case for the
But
ice.
they swim and they teleport you in water.
Yeah, in water,
is there
but you're
any
walking
answer?
over- But this is for the guy where he's like, he's just in a plains biome in the day. I do have quite a few dogs, like 10 to 13.
Right, I specifically look at beta
What
Minecraft.
version are you
Because that's like,
using? I think it
if
might
that's
be
like
bugged.
actual, if that's
This was in 2012. This is way after 1.7.
I mean, it doesn't matter if it's still a bug then, and it doesn't matter what version it is. I just want to see if there's an explanation, or specifically because that seems like a major thing. Cause I haven't twice now. Specifically over ice. He seemed to not want to walk or teleport on ice for some reason. Very strange.
Dogs cannot walk on ice on r/WTF.
Why on? That's not
And
that
it's archived,
crazy.
and it's archived because it's fucking 2014.
Any comments?
No, this shit was archived.
Why the fuck
Why
is
didn't
that
my
on
dog teleport to me? I tamed. This was 4 years ago. This is not relevant.
Why the okay, whatever. It's a bug anyways. Simulated.
My beta 1.73 mob farm did not work. Why beta? He's placed torches everywhere. That's why.
wait,
Fucking-
is it trying to farm hostile mobs to place torches everywhere?
So I've just started playing Minecraft again after starting watching some YouTube videos of old content. But even though I played the game before, I've always been illiterate when it comes to farms. Actually, I got a video from this Reddit about a passive mob farm. Passive mob farm. And that's the
So
video.
it's
as
supposed
blueprint,
they're
so
supposed
it's
to
not-
spawn in. They're supposed to spawn there, but they won't spawn if there's torches. What?
No, I thought it was like a hostile mob farm. What is the answer to this? I'll probably remove all the light sources. Yes, that's
You know,
probably the issue.
no, mobs don't. Like, what didn't you mean like? What do you mean?
Passive mob farm. He said passive mob farm.
I think passive means that it does it automatically. Yes, like a passive
Yes.
mod farm. But like, yeah,
Oh, not a passive mob, but a passive mob farm.
yeah, it's farmed
Okay.
because they see that they die of fall damage.
Yeah,
and they
he's
probably
got fucking
hoppers.
torches everywhere, and you can see. Fucking genius.
The screenshot is like it's a mod farm. There are torches where they would spawn on like. Like imagine, like how do you build like something that intricate and then not know
Genius.
that they don't spawn if it on lit up like blocks.
Truly a fucking genius. This is
So-
12 years ago.
What
This is 2013.
a fool! Huh? What a fool!
Hmm.
Yeah,
Have
so-
both. Oh.
What the? Oh my god! Oh my god!
Get to the fucking.
No! Okay. Oh wait. Okay. I thought I made slabs. Never mind.
The shock, the fucking fear in your voice.
Yeah. I thought I somehow managed to accidentally make slabs.
Oh man.
Like a stack of slabs.
Like a stack of slabs.
You know, it's so sad.
26 times 3. Yeah, that's like a stack. 60 plus 18.
Yeah. Yeah.
'Cause
Whatever.
I'm a mathematician.
I'm
That's not what mathematicians do.
a mathematician. I do
I'm more
basic
akin to a
multiplication.
computer.
I'm a basic I do basic multiplication. I guess you can call him.
It's called a
mathematician.
computer, actually. Did you know that?
My life is like a video game. Trying hard to beat the stage. Oh, while I am.
So before there were any like mechanical computers, there were people computers. There's just like a billion women sitting in one room and like
They're also mechanical.
They were-
Yeah, there are also computers, but computers were just like
Electronic,
holes in
I
the
mean,
ground.
sorry.
Yeah, exactly. That's a mechanical. Yeah, exactly. Fool.
there's electronic computing and then there's mechanical computers where it's like you have an abacus.
Yes,
Uh,
it computes
me when I count.
when it counts for you.
Me when it counts.
Hmm.
And then you have human computers where it's like they just sit in a room and they do arithmetic.
Nerds.
Actually, it was like one of the few jobs a woman could get, like after World War II. World War II and One. They use a lot of women for like the computations of like artillery and
Oh, I think I've
different
heard about that. I think so.
different physics stuff. But yeah, after World War II, that was like one of the few jobs women could get. Was either being a waitress or being like you're either a waitress, someone's secretary, or you work as a computer. So if you time travel back in time, ask a woman what her job is, assuming she does have a job.
Well, most of the time it's a
there's a ch- there's
homesteader.
there's a high chance that she'll say, "Yeah, I'm a computer," and then you'll see her morph into a computing device.
That's actually true. That actually did happen. No, my hand was about to break.
Why did you go the only path that
I was looking.
blocked?
Trying to find F5. You couldn't do like front facing in this version of Minecraft for some reason.
Yeah, no, it was just from the back. People couldn't do intros.
Hey, what's up,
the-
guys?
Hey, what's up, guys? Dan TDM here. Hello, everybody.
Eat. Yes, delicious.
Porky. No, you eat.
Sure.
Fool.
I'm growing up to be me.
Dude, you just reminded me of the guy who dissects the rat. The gummy rat.
Be like Pete Rat, go my can die.
Horrible.
Hello. I did run for the QB. To the eye we have a be like Pete Rat, go my can die.
I fucking hate it if my child watched that and like started talking like that. I would beat the shit out of my kid.
So it can breathe.
Oh, I would beat the shit out of that guy if I saw him on the street. Corrupter of the youth.
It's a banger video.
He has like actual medical equipment.
I'm pretty sure that guy is actually like a linguist or something.
Surely.
Which is why he's like can fuck up the English language so much.
First you must know the rules before.
Because I'm pretty sure he has like a very set code of exactly which like syllables he like completely botches, where like pronounces every single
what he changes. And...
yeah.
So children can like apply that to their actual everyday words. They can learn it and just pretend like that's how
to
it's
the
pronounced.
eye. To the eye we have a be like every like like a Y or like an I sound, I guess, becomes I. Be like Pete Rat go my can die.
And it actually fucking dissects it. It fucking removes the brain. He removes the brain. He removes the eye viciously. With no sedative.
It's fucked up.
With no sedative.
It's soon be dead.
No sedative. Where's the gummy sedatives?
Let's cut it open so it can breathe. Well, actually, it doesn't insinuate that it's alive. Never mind.
Horrible. His name is Peter. He's like, and I'm going to fucking cut him in half.
Let's cut him open.
A truth nuclear bomb.
Oh, I fucking love Run for the Cube. Hello! Run for the QB!
Horrible.
Look at his banner, it's just like a scout ball on a green background. Horrifying.
Horrendous. Absolutely horrible. What was his name?
Run for the Cube.
Rumfla?
Run for the Cube. What?
Oh, oh. Yeah, no, his last video was... Wait, is he still doing them?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he is.
7 months ago!
Oh,
How to pronounce Bethany Frankel?
Sometimes he changes to Bethany Franco. He sometimes does like that.
Bethany Frankel.
Does he pronounce like that?
Bethany Frankie.
Bethany Frankie. Banger.
Let's do... Does he ever do a dissection of a real animal?
No. No,
3 Kinder Surprise chocolate eggs on box. I'm no longer watching your stream. This is way more entertaining.
Oh, there. Clay.
I can no longer watch this. Clay!
Dream. Dream. What
Leave
the?
me alone! What is this Noah's Ark shit? They are the colonists.
That's fucked up.
POV going to settle a new island. Oh man.
My life. What if I do this?
Do what?
Oh, I see. That's what happens. Ah!
What are you doing?
This. Look.
Turn around and hold W.
Look. Look. Wee! 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 Wee!
I think we're starting to lose it.
No, I mean it's just funny of like how their solutions to things in old Minecrafts. Like, oh shit, their boats they accelerate, like they turn too slow. It's annoying when you have to turn. Okay, I have a solution.
Move the fucking camera to it.
Banger.
They're like Roblox.
Yep, exactly like a Roblox.
Minecraft has Roblox.
And life there's Roblox. It's known. Hello, pig. I like found out no sheep. I need sheep. I need wool.
I need eep.
I need wool. I need wool.
Oh god, you gotta cross the fucking Pacific Ocean.
Yep. Get some more wooden planks. Hello. Thought they're night actually. Oh, whatever. Oh fuck. Push you. I'm growing up to be a big boy. Banger song. Absolute
the Kinder
cinema.
Egg is
Yeah.
truly philosophical.
A Kinder egg.
Yes.
Child egg.
Kinder Surprise egg.
Child surprise egg.
Of course, you're German ass would fucking say that. You fucking.
Man, it's a German
What
word.
what kind of name is even Ludwig? Huh? German
It's a
person.
Scandinavian name. For Germans
No.
out, yes, because it has German
You're the
origins.
butcher,
It's German origins. You know, it feels like strong,
What kind of
strong. Like I think it would be like wise warrior or
Ludwig.
something. Pretty cool.
Ludwig.
Like awesome. Hey, boat, I'm gonna destroy you. Fuck you, asshole, stupid dog.
I will destroy you first.
Oh, my helmet went. Stupid dog, you make me look bad.
Stupid dog, you make me look mad.
Oh, fucked up courage to cover the dog. Have you seen that one scene where it's like the
Is
fuck, where the fuck like 3D rendered blue person?
Return the like that shit was actual psychological horror passed off as cartoons. Like what the fuck?
It's horrifying.
You have you have 2 stacks of dirt.
I do. Not enough.
Ouch! I am placing blocks and shit cause I'm in fucking Minecraft.
Ow.
Maybe we should
My God! What? Look at that! Oh, Minecraft's so awesome.
Certified Peakster. Man.
Yeah, no, you can't turn off the clouds in
my
this version
God.
of this game, huh?
Stuttered for a second.
Yeah, Minecraft stutters.
That was a mega stutter.
This game is so bad. No, but it's just like it's just Minecraft
Game
stutters.
is peak.
Auto saves terrible.
Bro made this game.
Who
in
was
Java.
like, yeah, we shouldn't have a game autosave every 3 seconds.
I mean, that's the only way to
For 2
like
seconds.
actually save progress. Because if you're gonna be in
No.
or if you're in a server, it's fucking horrendous. Because it's for everyone and it's every 3 seconds.
I know like Better Than Adventure has it set to every 3 minutes on default, which is way more logical because like you only need the autosave if you're like game crashers or something.
And look, it's
And then
cheap.
sure, I mean you at worst you lose exactly 3 minutes of progress, and in
And look,
average it's gonna be like
cheap.
yeah, it's true. And on average it's gonna be like a minute and a half of lost progress, right? It's not that bad. And it still does like big save.
In that minute and a half, I killed the Ender Dragon and got 5 trillion diamonds.
And still, I mean, the game saves if you press the save and quit button. So you don't need to auto save every 2 seconds. Like every 3 minutes is more than enough. Sweet spot. I don't know what. I honestly don't know what they were thinking. Shows how bad it is when it's like stutters on a modern PC.
Aren't Kinder eggs like illegal in the US? Or did they change that?
I don't know if they changed that actually.
Banned in US. Not our Kinder egg. Why the fuck? Did not finish my search query. Kinder eggs are now available in America, but there's a catch. After decades of not having Kinder eggs on American shelves, they are finally available for purchase, but they're not exactly what we thought. When describing the popular eggs, Kinder eggs are like the M&Ms of Germany.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess.
No. These popular European chocolate eggs contain a small toy on the inside. A so-called agalma, as Plato would put it.
Shut up
Bringing
forever.
the inside, bring small toy on the inside, bringing our stuff back to the days of McDonald's Happy Meal toys and cereal box treasures.
There's Happy Meal toys still exist. What? What do they mean back to the days?
Real.
What the fuck
Back
do
to
they
the
mean?
days of, because you can't get Happy Meal if you're just a kid.
Yes, you can.
No, that's illegal.
Fuck them. You don't even need to be a kid. You can just get a Happy Meal.
Back in May, Ferrero
Fucking
announced
stupid.
that they would soon start selling Kinder eggs in the United States, and the day is finally here, with a slight catch. Kinder Surprise eggs are still not allowed in the United States, but Kinder Joy eggs are. Kinder Joy eggs aren't new, however, they were launched in Italy in 2001. Whoa. I wonder what else was launched in 2001. And are particularly popular in India and China.
What are
I think
the
it's
difference?
just the Kinder Surprise egg without the toy on the inside.
Or maybe it's like you know what the toy is.
I don't know. Since arriving in the US, people have been giving the Kinder Joy eggs mixed reviews. I decided to go out to the pharmacy and grab some eggs. Pharmacy?
What the fuck is wrong with the US?
Yeah, it is just on the inside. It is just, you have 2 chocolates.
Yeah.
And you have 2 bits of chocolate, and on the other side you have the toy.
But yeah, but that's like a.
So it's not gambling.
So you know what the toy is.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not in a box.
I like the thing was like. Wait, you
Well,
don't.
isn't the...
Why like? But Happy Meals already do that though. They already have like oh well, you don't know what the toy is gonna be. Like who cares, man? It's not fucking like. Sort of trivial thing. What a fool! What's so foolish? Foolish. Oh. Hello? Did you die?
No, I'm just comment this guy. Astrology actually is a science, a historical
Astrology.
outdated science, but a science nonetheless. Same with alchemy. You're gonna fucking compare
No, they
astrology to
aren't.
alchemy?
I mean, that's a pretty good
Like,
comparison.
firstly, are you actually gonna do that? Because alchemy actually led to chemistry.
That's true.
You know what astrology is? They took astronomy and they were like, all right, so how can we?
We didn't take astronomy. My God, it's microstutters. We didn't take astronomy. It's just.
No, because astronomy is strictly about like naming the different things on the
I mean, it's just like, oh
on
my
the
fucking
sky,
God, we can't explain
and
anything about the sky, so you might as well be magic.
they took astronomy where they just gave names to a bunch
Look
of
at the
clusters of stars
stuttering.
and said,
What is
okay,
happening?
so you are stuttering or you aren't.
Is this? No, look at the stuttering.
What the hell?
This is like really weird. There's no way there's already like I'm not even like there's no way I've walked enough for there to be like terrain generation issues. But this is kind of how it looks like though. It's just what's confusing me.
Maybe because like what? I love old Minecraft.
This is kind of how it looks like once you get too far away from the spawn. But there's no.
I think it's
The game crashed.
Oh. Run
Oh,
out of
what?
memory.
Wait. This has to be. No way. Already?
No shot. There's
Wait,
no way you
no.
need dedicated memory.
No. I'll just have to like run with the fog, but there's no way that's already become a problem.
No.
I have no. I can just use the. Hold on. I have to look this up actually. I don't know when. Okay, hold on. Let me search up. Have to be. It's really weird. Let me issue this up. But there's no way. No. There's no. But I have to be like. Yeah, I have to be like a million blocks away from spawn. There's no way I'm a million blocks away.
There's no way you run a million blocks from spawn.
Because like I'm not checked. I've been doing this for like a week, right?
Like for 7 hours. No.
But it has to have just been
For like 10 hours. You've been running. There's no way you're a million blocks.
Yeah, I mean that's like a small, very trivially small number still, when compared to. But there's no way still, right? There's no way. Hold on, let me stream. There we go. You can see it.
Yeah, it's white for the time being, but yep, there it is.
There you go. But
Maybe
there's
it's just the fact that you were
there's no way.
And then it
Oh. No, there was just a weird bug. It has to have been weird.
Wondrous.
What, the game is running memory? What even happened there? It was like a memory leak.
Fucking you had the calm before the storm. Actually, it was the storm before the storm. You had just the jitters and the game suddenly explodes.
I mean, it was like I feel like autosave stuff here so it can happen eventually, but then like I don't even know how the fucking memory leak happened.
Right.
That's been a minute. What?
Maybe that is the case. It autosaves a lot, and if you reach a point where a memory leak is possible, since it autosaves so frequently, you just get fucked.
Well, it's like every 2 seconds or so. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. It's really weird. But they apparently have like a million blocks start to show. I'm trying to think if I'm gonna check coordinates for the first time in the 4th week. I wonder how long I've been walking. We'll see actually. I guess we'll see in 3 weeks. That's the rules I set up. Like it's very tempting to just like press F3, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm following my own rules. So I wanna. Makes it more fun. Makes it a bigger milestone to look forward to. You know. Can also see how far away I am from having walked that straight line as well. How far I've deviated from a straight line.
You should surely do like a stream at some point, like on YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube streams are highly optimized, as you know.
They aren't at all, but I have like enough subscribers that I mean people who would maybe join that. to where like I could have a few at least. Also, like I think after I reach like 100 or 200 or so episodes, there'll be more interest. Oh,
Yeah.
like I'm not saying
We have
like
5 trillion subscribers.
I'm not saying at all like a crazy amount of people or anything, but you know, a few more. There you go.
Bad.
Very like still like very few people. Oh my god.
You fucking idiot dog.
Very few people have actually ever done this for obvious reasons. Takes so long. Well, you could literally just teleport to the Farlands if you just want to see it.
Fucking gay and cringe.
Exactly. Well, no, it's pretty straight and cringe actually, in my opinion. Seems like a very straight thing to do.
They're not based enough to be gay.
Yeah, exactly. Hello, chicken. La 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 la. Just a chicken.
Steve's not a chicken is tasty as hell.
Bagger.
Oh, mama sees it now. You're ringing the bell.
All right, I'm gonna end it after this. We've almost gone almost gone into 3 hours.
Yeah, we've almost
Good
gone
enough.
3 hours. Wow.
Good enough.
Certified peak.
Let me get up to this.
Definitely upload at a reasonable time.
Well, it'll come out later. I'll have to like.
Yeah,
I
you gotta
think
place your bed there.
your rendering
Yeah.
will take a longer amount of time.
Oh my god!
You
fucking- Holy! What a great note to end on.
Yeah.
Dog ass motherfucker.
Oh,
Why?
yeah, that's not a good place.
Yeah, it wouldn't drop you on the.
Oh, but beautiful. Look at this. Beautiful.
Certified peak.
All right. See you next time.
Bye bye.
What does Markiplier say?
Bye
bye.
Thank you everybody. Thank you everybody for watching. And I'll see you guys next time.
Bye
Bye bye.